Good morning and welcome to Jewellery Maker. It's Sunday. That's our fantastic Sunday sofa ladies joining us, and we have so much in store for you. I know you're tuning in today. I know that you're watching because we have launched and we have prepared you for this launch for a very long time. It's Coloured Jump Ring Day. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, yes, yes. We have got some fantastic opportunities. Sunday Experience is going to be with us, and we're literally setting the bar as high as it goes for our Sunday Experience today, because we are actually going to give two of our ladies kits of the day. Yes. Now, we have the gorgeous Debbie Bulford in today, do we not?
We do. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Now, Debbie Bulford.
Yes.
You brought in today 3 kits, did you not?
I did, yes.
3 kits made of beautiful jewellery.
I did indeed.
Were they the kits for today, Debbie?
No, because there's been a bit of a mess up. Never mind.
Therefore, we have 3 kits today that unfortunately Debbie hasn't got jewellery for yet. What we've decided to do is we're going to give Debbie one of the kits, and we've given 2 of our ladies a kit each, and they're going to create the kits while we're on air. Well, if you're going to do it, you may as well do it up against the wire in terms of timings. So we're all fine, but I will say to you today, it is going to be a crazy old day with some spectacular offers, lots and lots of treats. As I say, we do have a fantastic launch of our coloured jump rings, but alongside that, we also have got some fantastic additional offers coming at you thick and fast. The 3 kits they actually do have today are exquisite. I mean, genuinely exquisite. I am beyond myself. I looked at all 3 of them and just my jaw kept dropping to the ground. They're that good. So 3 kits today that are gonna have you rolling onto those phone lines like eggs down a hill. We have lots and lots to introduce to you. There might be a lot of people looking over here and going, there's a lot on the desk today, Vicky. You've got a lot going on the desk. Well, don't I? This is my VIX picks for the day, and my VIX picks is basically everything you need to get started. This is where I introduce you to new to Jewellery Maker. So this is a bundle of everything and more for you new beginners, jewellery makers out there who are really thinking about going for it, giving it the first chance. You've got here, you've got your toolkit, you've got your findings, sterling silver at that to get you started with real luxury. You've got thread pack, you've got the tray, and on top of that, you're going to get genuine gemstone strands, some magnificent strands. All of this is worth closer to 45, 85 pounds. 85 pounds? But you just said that you were going to take it to... I thought it was, oh. So it's actually worth double what you, it's worth 85 pounds. So the price that you're gonna, oh my goodness me. I genuinely, I was about, oh. Now the price that I now know we're going to has just, my little heart has just gone, worth 85 pounds. And today, see, I thought with my VIX picks, I thought that the price that I know that we could do was based on a much, I thought, oh, are we going to get into trouble for going so low? Oh well, hey ho. It's all about getting everybody new to Jewellery Maker. We want to introduce you to how to get started, and that's the way we do it. It's going to be around about midday today. We've got chainmail to start off with though, because today it's all about the luxury of these fantastic jump rings. Now, these are our coloured jump rings. These are coming up later on in the show, but I'm going to get you started with our chainmail DVD. But let me just show you what chainmail is. For those of you who have never seen it before, this is chainmail. There's a variety of different techniques to create a variety of different looks to chainmail. Some are cascading drops, some are interlinking like almost an armour. That's the whole principle of chainmail actually. If you go back to its origins, it's all about creating links and solidity but movement for armour. And then of course we've taken that and we've put it into the jewellery world and created stylish, feature jewelry. Take a look at that as well. This is all chainmail too. This beautiful cascading diamond, all chainmail. So you've got the chance to be able to create pieces like this if you get this DVD. Now this DVD literally gives you everything you need to know about getting started into this technique. And it's you, Debbie,
It is me.
showing us all of the techniques. I think chainmail is quite awe-inspiring when you see the result, because it looks so difficult.
Yes, I think the thing that people worry about when they come on the workshop, this happens every time, people say, oh, I can't do that, it's far too complicated. When they actually break it down and realise there's probably only 3 steps to most chainmail links.
Yes.
And then you repeat them, and you repeat them, and you repeat them until you have the piece of jewellery. So for those of you who like to sit in front of the TV and do something quite repetitive, perfect.
It's a bit
I
like
can
a
lose
macrame.
myself. Exactly.
Because macrame is the same principle. Once you start to do it, once you've got that one kind of aspect of the technique, one twist or one wrapping, it's the same principle. Once you've got that, you're then going to get resulting jewellery.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. It's about finding the method and then breaking it down to the point where it's just little steps, and build up those steps to creating incredible looking jewellery like that. And that's what the DVD does. It takes you step by step to creating featured chainmail jewellery.
It does. And incorporating the gemstones as well.
Of course. Yes. Chainmail, a fantastic DVD hosted by Debbie, and taking you through step by step this fantastic technique. Now, if you fancy getting involved today in any of our coloured jump ring offers, then you need the DVD. You need this as well. So if you want this, we're going to do you a deal, not just for the DVD though, but we're also going to do you, well, something that is so popular at the moment, rose-coloured anything. Rose gold is massive, and we are bringing you rose gold plated jump rings. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now the jump rings alone, these should be costing you $9.95. You should be paying $9.95 for the jump rings alone. And we know the DVD is $4.95 because that's the price of our DVDs. Simple as that. That's your price tag, $4.95. So basically, we should be saying £15 for this fantastic combination. Your rose gold plated, solid sterling silver jump rings. How about instead of 15 plus, we take it to $10.90. That's the DVD for £1. Because the 50 jump rings are $9.95. Fact. That's the price. Sterling silver, the price of your sterling silver rose gold jump rings. They should be, and they are $9.95. And yet we are bringing you an incredible deal, an awesome opportunity, 50 jump rings for $9.95. An awesome deal. If you want to join us, now's the time to do so. An awesome chance, incredible really, to get an hour's worth of technique, and the ingredients. Now, this wouldn't be enough to make a full jump ring bracelet. I may as well say that now. This would be, a jump ring bracelet is around about 150, is that about right?
About 150. Do you mean to say I've filmed that for £1?
Yes.
Well, cheap at half the price,
Isn't she just?
Oh, goodness me.
Who knew? Who knew Debbie was so cheap?
You, probably.
I probably could have guessed. $10.95. I've been out on a night out with Debbie. I know how cheap she can get. We have got, hey, £10.95 is all you pay. Your DVD is basically £1. That's what we've done as our get started with chainmail. And of course, we have got lots of additional offers coming up within the show with our coloured jump rings like this. So get the DVD, get your rose gold, and then mix it with some of our coloured jump rings that are coming up later on, and a fantastic look. I mean, really going to take your jewellery making to another level with designs like this one. And of course, for me, it's so beautiful and yet so wearable. And that's something that I know that sounds silly, but in the jewellery world and jewellery industry, there are many beautiful pieces of jewellery that I just look at and go, they look gorgeous, but I couldn't wear them. You know, I want wearability. I don't want just something to look good and then be uncomfortable about wearing. I need wearability, and also I want something that has something of a colour hit. You know, for somebody who wears quite a lot of black or very, very darker colours, I quite like the idea of my jewellery lifting, and that's what you've got with our coloured jump rings. And of course the rose gold jump rings with sterling silver is what I'm doing you now. The coloured jump rings, as I say, coming up later on the show. Probably a couple of hours time I'll be launching those. And we're literally going to go back-to-back offer. Just to warn you, we're not going to drop in and out of them. I'm genuinely just going to do offer on offer on offer. So be prepared from around about 11 o'clock. If you're watching on the repeats, that's about an hour and 3/4 time. I'll be starting off, and once it's there, we're just going to fly. We are just going to bring lots and lots of, and I know for one of the bundles, there's over 1,000 jump rings. For one of the bundles, 500, 400, and 300. Okay, but add them all together, I think we're talking literally thousands. And Claire's just said, and she was the one who set them out, a little bit like this for you to see them. Imagine, because of course, if you see that photo, you forget sometimes that the things that have to go on before we go to air, that somebody has to take a picture like that, right? Claire officially says, you had better be watching today just to appreciate her photographs of her. She has set up over 900 jump rings. 1,900. Claire has set up over 1,900 jump rings in photos like this, especially for you. So we will give you a round of applause right now, Claire. Yes. For photography today, we definitely give you an A star. Definitely give you an A star. First time, see, I need to try that because it would be the first time I ever got any kind of grid like that in my life. Right. Congratulations if you got those. That's just the beginning, of course. That's just the beginning with our jump rings. That is your sterling silver, rose gold plated jump rings, and the DVD, of course, the DVD for £1. Debbie's Technique for £1. A whole hour of Debbie's amazing technique for £1.
I think that's enough now, don't you? That's enough. It's enough.
Did I mention it was £1? Did I? Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Just checking. So, did you miss it? All right. Yeah, £1. I said Debbie's techniques for £1. That's it.
Oh dear.
If she wasn't in a good mood before, she's not in a good mood now. Challenge Debbie. Challenge Debbie. I tell you what, we're going to challenge her some serious ways today, because if she's making the first kit as we speak. And in the meantime, while she does that, we're also going to challenge her with a fantastic bundle. Oh yes, we're so thoughtful and generous here at Jewellery Maker. I don't even know whether I can move this without it going everywhere, because today I think I'm feeling rather clumsy. Okay, so for Challenge Vicky, it's whether Vicky can move this stand to the middle of the desk without everything going everywhere. And if that is the case, can I get an A star? Can I? Okay, are you ready? I have got drum roll in my ear. Oh yes, I'd like to thank my mum and dad for all of their support, and I'd like to say to my sister, yay! We have got a fantastic challenge. We're starting with these fantastic feature mesh beads. The mesh beads for me add so much detail to your jewellery making. I kind of want to just do them like so. Now that I can move it without dropping them, I can actually move them. Take a look. I really like these mesh beads because they don't have to be used just as you see them, like lantern-esque, but actually you could hammer these flat, you can twist them, you can cut them open and put a gemstone inside. You know, there's lots of different ways. You could seed bead thread inside, so you could literally seed bead and wire wrap some beautiful detail to the actual, because it's almost like an open grid. So if you think of it as an open grid, you could weave in and out with your seed bead to create some beautiful texture. So they are one aspect of jewellery making, but actually they can give you multiple premises and multiple looks within one design aspect. So you've got here 5 of each. So you're going to get 5 of your rose gold colour and 5 of the gold. So you're going to get 5 of each. Then, oh, hang on a minute. You're also going to get these gorgeous aluminium beads. Now I'm just going to drop them straight onto the desk because it's probably easier that way. And then Amelia can get a grab. They're lovely colour. They are a lovely colour, and they're going to go beautifully with the larger wire mesh beads. Can you see those colours match perfectly? So you have in total 5 of the large wire, 10 in total of the larger wire mesh, and 10 of the aluminium beads. Those are 2.5mm holes. All that is just harnessing the richness of metallic qualities. Then on top of that, we're giving you 3 strands, and they are so Debbie Bulford. You have so Debbie Bulford, darling, so Debbie Bulford. We have got here a combination of your drums. These are 17 by 12mm coffee agate drums. Nearly 500 carats sitting in one strand. And look at those chocolates. Look at those beautiful, they're almost like truffle qualities, aren't they? You know, really lovely coffees. Darling, shall we go for a coffee? I think we shall. Shall I have a mocha? I'll have a mocha. Or a latte. Which one do you want? Coffee, or do you want latte, or do you want mocha? Well, you've got them all mixed within this fantastic drum. You've got a really lovely range of shades of colour. And the banding, even got caramels, you know, got some really, really lovely dynamics within that one strand. So there's your drums. Those are 17 by 12. Then you have also these lovely Botswana agate rondelles. They're 8 by 5. That's nearly 200 carats of Botswana agate. One of our real top agate sellers. Botswana is such a unique, and if I just hold it, you can see as a close-up, each one of those gemstones has its own print, its own unique banding. Gorgeous. Such a great look. So there's your Botswana agate. Again, we're sticking with those coffees, those cashmeres, those caramels and creams. You get them all mixed together. Perhaps the larger drums are more of the chocolates and the darker, rich tones. And then I think perhaps the Botswana are a little bit more caramels and the creams and the more softer tones. Then we're sticking with cashmeres. But we are going to town. It's our top seller here at Jewellery Maker. This gemstone we just cannot get enough of. This gemstone comes to wear and it disappears with a blink of an eye. It is labradorite, and these are graduated faceted rondelles. They're ranging in terms of size 3 by 2 to 5 by 3, and the strand themselves, absolutely exquisite quality to your labradorite. I mean, textbook, exactly what you want. You know, I'm hardly moving. I am hardly moving this strand, and yet you can see the tiniest of movement, and the light reaction within that labradorescence is awesome. That's why everybody wants it, because it just seems to dazzle. Now, if you were to buy just the Botswana agate and the coffee drums, if we were going to give you just those, you'd be paying £21. That's the quality of our gemstones. Now, the interesting thing is that I'm about to do your 2 strands, plus the must-have labradorite, plus all of your beads. Remember, that's 21. How about all of this for £22.95? Oh, you didn't? Oh, I did. Yes, I did. I'm talking £2. £2 for your labradorite and all of your beads. £2. That's £1 for the labradorite. So if you thought it was good that we gave you an hour of Debbie Bulford technique for £1, you're actually getting for £1 a strand of our biggest selling gemstone for £1. And then we're saying £1 for all of those beads. There is not a chance that you could get anywhere else, to my knowledge, anything like a bundle of beads like this for £1. No way. Not even on our channel would we be able to put to wear all of those beads for £1. And there is not on your Nelly a chance that I would put to wear, I wouldn't even allow it to happen, a £1 strand of labradorite. That strand. Absolutely, that's £1. That's £1. To crazy. It's £1. Labradorite comes in and it flies out the building. You know, like the principles of economics, according to my husband, he says the principles of economics, because he reads books about economics, which is odd, but he does, right? He genuinely does. We went on holiday and my husband, he had a book about economics. Me, I'm reading a love story, and I've got this, like, you know me, Mills and Boone-esque, you know, no-brainer. And my husband's like, let me learn about economics. You know what I mean? He works with planes, right? So he doesn't need to know about economics, and yet he's reading a book about economics. Don't you find people interested? Everybody's different.
But did you actually look inside the book? Was it really economics, or was it the outside cover of economics and something else on the inside?
Oh my goodness me.
Oh.
Was it actually?
It could have been Jackie Collins on the inside. We've learnt your secret now. Good looking when she gets home, I'll tell you.
Pete's literally quaking in his boots that we've
hiding things.
That's it, bless him. Right.
Challenge.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm just in the middle of doing the kit, but I've got so many things to do.
Can I just say £1? Can I just say
You're
Labradorite?
just devaluing everything today.
And in principle,
you know, doesn't care.
Can I just say, I've just realised, even though it doesn't have the tassels.
Oh, yeah, it's got gems of distinction. Did I hear you say I have little beads as well?
Yes,
I'll
grab them for you.
Okay.
£1 for a strand of distinction.
Well, you see, Kim knows my colours, don't you? Thank you very much,
It
Kim.
is so you. So Debbie Volvo. £22.95.
Love those.
And have you seen what it's actually called? And I've just realised this. The actual bundle's called Inspired by Debbie.
Oh!
He should have called it So Debbie Bulford. We need to have. Please, can we have
Chris
a bundle
has a lot
at some point?
Yes, to answer for.
Chris is one of our tech ops, and he's one of our directors who comes and he's got a new saying, and it's literally it is part of Jewellery Maker now, that when anything's like chocolatey or anything's like really rich rustic tones, and it just always goes So Debbie Bulford, because that's so your colours, isn't it?
I know. I walk in the office upstairs and they go, oh, just be quiet.
So we are going to do. We'll have to do a bundle, especially for our Debs.
Oh,
£1 for a strand of distinction.
That's just silly.
I can't believe
the colours in there, the blues.
It comes with your card. It comes with your card. A strand of distinction for £1.
It's ridiculous.
I can't get my head around it. I cannot get my head around it. Truthfully, Kim has gone very quiet in my ear. Genuinely,
what have I done?
I think she has realised what she's done, and I don't actually. She genuinely just said that she didn't realise anything like what she's done on that price. £1 for a strand of distinction.
And to go with these, I mean, you couldn't. The colours.
Cashmere's. Should I put them together?
Yeah, I think they're absolutely stunning.
Look at that combination. Look at that.
Look at that.
Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic time creating. Rather excited to see, but obviously you've got the kit to do first, so we'll let you get on with the kit first. But the kits today are outlandish.
I know, they're beautiful. They are beautiful.
I mean, I know there's been a bit of a mix-up and we haven't got jewellery to be able to show just yet, but we will do, but it's worth it. Yeah. The kits are spectacular. And in terms of pricing, wow. That's all I'm going to say. Wow.
Really
let's go to our Sunday experience and let's go say hello to all of our lovely ladies over in our workshop.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Well, here we are in our workshop and we've got a fantastic Sunday experience guests. Now, two faces that I have seen yesterday, which I'll come to you ladies in a second, but two faces that I haven't met before, Gem and Joe. Oh my goodness me, I was really good. I walked in and went, I remembered your name. And then I literally forgot it instantly. I am appalling. Ladies, are you already off? Are you already running? Yes. Are we good to go? Now, who's got the kits?
Gem and Joe.
Oh, Gem and Joe. Okay, I'm going to come this way then, guys. So, you have got what I would essentially say some of our best kits of the year so far. Like, to me, and you don't know pricing, obviously, but to me, these are spectacular. Not just the ingredients, but I tell you what, when I tell you the prices, both of them are under £30.
Excellent, great.
That's all I'm going to say. What are you thinking so far?
Oh, it's lovely, and just the shape of the gemstones and how they feel when making them. It's gorgeous.
I don't know whether we can get a shot.
That's one I've made this morning.
You've already created the most
beautiful.
Awesome cascade effect. Look at that for a piece of jewellery. Now that's just one aspect of our first, one of our kits. It's going to be, I think, our second kit of the day, or potentially third kit. Now, also, and you're very busy, and I can see you're working with the copper mesh.
Yes.
Call it. That's fantastic. Can I hold that up again for you, Tom? Will that be all right? If I do that, is it? Can I?
Yes, it's
I
fine.
don't want
It's
to.
sealed.
Look at that, guys.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. I can't believe you've made it already. That's like 20 minutes in and we've already got... What are you finding with this kit? How's it looking?
I've not worked with the mesh. I've bought some from you and I've looked at it and been scared by it. So I've just sort of dived in this morning, slightly forced there, I might say.
This is the first time you've worked with it?
Yes, so I'm actually really enjoying it, and when I get home I know that I'm going to be able to get to grips with it a bit more. So sometimes you just need to get on and grab it and do it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. Gem, I can't believe it.
Oh,
I thought
you,
that you must have worked with it loads, because that's really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, how exciting. So these are our kits for today. And then if we carry on, we're going to come around to Bav and Trisha. Now, these are our wirework ladies from yesterday. So we had our advanced wirework course yesterday. Yeah. How did you get on, ladies? That's what we're going to
Very well. It was so interesting, and we learned such a lot, and we made dragonflies as well.
You did. I came in probably about 3/4 of the way through the day, and you'd achieved so much, but you were still trugging on, and I was just thinking, goodness me, and you were in the midst of making the dragonfly. Did you get the resulting dragonfly?
Actually, everyone did, but I didn't, because mine was so fine. So I didn't, but I made it up in the hotel room in the evening. So
you didn't even stop. You didn't stop for yesterday evening. I don't blame you. And what are you doing today, Trisha?
I'm trying to make a wee bracelet, just kind of a wee wire bracelet.
Can I hold that? Is that all right, Trisha? Just to show everybody, because you are obviously a keen wire worker.
Yeah, that's the best thing I like to do is wire work.
For what reason?
I went to a silversmith course, and I found I like to do the wire more than anything else. So I just kind of kept doing it.
You know what I love about wire work is that I think it makes gemstones go even further.
Yeah, it does.
You know, it really gives you the chance to for me, I see a lot of potential in making value for money.
Yeah, I'm the same. Yeah.
It does got that chance.
Yeah, and you could create a lot of swirls and ovals and stuff like that with the wire and give it a bit more structure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we'll be throughout the day coming in and seeing how we're getting on. 11sies, of course. Sadly, ladies, I make an apology that there are cakes there. I brought the cakes, but I did have to go out first thing this morning, so I found myself without accommodation last night, so I had to go and find myself a place to sleep rather than go and buy cakes. So I apologise, but I hope you understand that I needed to find a bed for the night.
Was the park bench quite comfy?
The park bench was great. I decided that that's where it would be. We have got, of course, Linda. Linda, come in quickly and say hello. How are we getting on?
Fantastic, yeah, really well. I mean, I think this is my 3rd or 4th experience, and it's a pleasure to come and sort of watch all the ladies working. Everybody so far in all the experiences have worked differently with the same gemstone. if you see what I mean. So I just find it really, really educational. I love doing it. And I love the chat that goes on, and I learn such a lot. And that's the truth. I really learn a lot.
And one of the nice things today is that everybody's got something different.
Yeah.
But in particular, what I'm looking forward to, no pressure, Jem or Joe, but actually I'm really looking forward to seeing how our kits go. Because often is the case, like when we see our kits with our guest designers, each designer has their own flair, their own, and actually it's really nice to see how the kits then are created by yourselves, and to see how you're going to move with it and how you're going to see a kit and transform it. So it's going to be a really, really great show today to have, you know, your input on our kits. So thanks very much for doing basically Debbie's job today. We really appreciate that. Obviously you can have her salary as well. Is that all right? She obviously hasn't heard a thing of that. Don't tell her. We have lots and lots still to look forward to here, and I am going to launch a brand new strand straight after this break. It's my favourite gemstone, and I have to tell you, it's one of the best samples, Rainbow Moonstone. It's coming up. Don't go anywhere.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
Well then, shall we talk about Rainbow Moonstone? Yes. Shall we talk about it being one of my favourite gemstones? Yes. Is it going to be one of the best strands we've ever put to wear? Yes. Do I absolutely want you to get this? 100% yes. Because this is phenomenal. Literally extra special. Now, I know that we've seen a few pieces of our Rainbow Moonstone recently, and I know that we've seen varieties of shapes and sizes and rounds and drops, etc. For me, you're getting so much of what you want from this gemstone. Like, for somebody who obviously has a well, I've certainly tried my best to gain as much experience with genuine gemstones over my time working in the jewellery industry. I know what gemstones should look like. I know what certain gem types should be achieving. This achieves the very best of what you want for it. And I've been absolutely honest, straight down the line. For me, this is one of the best strands we've put to wear of Rainbow Moonstone. We've had some great strands. There's no hesitation in saying that either. But for me, this is rewarding you with everything, textbook qualities. This is your top grade Rainbow Moonstone. Look at the quality of that. And you can see how bright the agilorescence is. So Moonstone has its own very own terminology of light reaction. So you know how labradorescence is related to labradorite? Well, take Moonstone and you say the word agilorescence. So this is the light play of a moonstone. No other gemstone can create agilorescence. And what happens inside this gemstone, it takes in a property of the light and then brings it back out to the surface as a neon, almost UV light. It's extraordinary. It's so special. And I don't know whether our cameras can do anywhere near the justice that I'd want. How about that? What about here? Truly extraordinary. It's mesmeric. I mean, it really is a mesmeric gemstone. I mean, look at that quality. I can't quite believe I'm going to say this, but it looks even better when you get it home. And of course, that's why you get 30-day money-back guarantee, because the simple fact is that our studio lighting, not designed to maximise on the gemstones, because I know it sounds silly, but the lights are actually designed, they're meant to make me and Debbie look okay. They're not designed. I know, that's why I have so many lights, you know. It's a tough job. It's a tough job to ask, to be honest. Not for Debbie, obviously, just for myself. We have here a gemstone that even in studio lighting, which, as I say, often bleaches out the quality of the gemstones. Our cameras don't have filters. We don't do any kind of technology to make the gemstones look better than they are. We are showing you so much of the natural beauty of the gemstone, but actually in principle, in synthetic lighting and of course via cameras rather than the human eye, you're only going to get a tiny percentage of that via our screens. That's why we give you 30 days so you can see for yourself within natural formations of light. Put it into daylight, put it into candlelight, expose it. It's absolutely extraordinary. It really is. This is great quality. Absolutely exquisite. Now you have got to know that with strands like this, you are getting so many gemstones, because actually when you look at these are all tessellated at the smaller point of the drop. So instead of them being set with the thicker part, so you could put less on the strand, in fact, we've done the exact opposite. We've we've tessellated them so that they're kissing each other side by side. So you're getting lots and lots in one strand. Lots and lots in one strand. A magnificent offer. Look at how many you're getting. And if you think about how many pairs of earrings you could create, I mean, I would happily take those two just there, these two, let me show you, those two just here, and I would happily set them into a pair of shepherd hook earrings, maybe just a simple jump ring or that kind of look, and that would be a pair of earrings that I could imagine being sold at perhaps a craft fair or that kind of thing, £10+ at least, because you've got to remember the quality of the gemstone often isn't reflected in the price of our strands. Now, the quality of what we can offer you, and these are faceted, and of course anything with an optical property has a huge bearing on the pricing and the desirability. And I know for a lot of our guest designers who sell their jewellery, you know, often is the case that these are the gemstones that sell first. These are the pieces of jewellery that often have the biggest impact to financial profitability. You know, they make a difference, don't they, Debbie?
Oh, they do, because people come up and they say, well, goodness me, what's that gemstone? They suddenly realise that it's not acrylic, it's not glass, it has something inside it that looks so different. And then you can start the conversation going, say, well, they're genuine gemstones, and
yes,
you know, make sure you let them know what they are. And it just takes your jewellery to another level. It's absolutely beautiful.
I think so. Yeah, I absolutely agree. This is a strand of distinction. This is a strand of distinction. Now, because we have had a few pieces of Rainbow Moonstone on air over the past few days, we do appreciate that there's probably a lot of people who have already owned and already have this strand of this gemstone. And I don't know whether you'll have had this quality. And I'm being straight with you. And often is the case, the quality of the gemstone will then have a relationship to the price, apart from today, because the quality of this strand has no relationship to the price I'm about to do. We should have been launching this strand for at least £20+, at least. Right, that's a fact. That's the principles of a strand like this. The quality derives the price. You know, we can do strands of Rainbow Moonstone for £7.95, but there's no point in me saying to you it's the same quality as the strand that you're looking at here, because that's not true, and I don't want to speak anything other than the truth. So if I'm doing Rainbow Moonstone for £7.95, you're still getting that beautiful gemstone, but perhaps the quality is not going to be quite as good as a strand like this. This strand should be over £20, easily over £20. That's the price you should be paying. But today, we're offering you an exclusive Sunday offer. You are getting your feature strand of Rainbow Moonstone, some of the largest and some of the most breathtaking. Limited stock offer. I've already got 70 available. Oh, I've got queues on the phone lines of at least a minute. Please do be patient. We'll process your call as fast as we can. $15.95 should be over £20. As I say, for me, it's all about the quality. And that's the thing is that you can buy a diamond, but you can buy a diamond for a lower lower price, but you're going to get a lower quality, or you can buy a diamond at a higher price and get the better quality. The same principle states in every other gemstone in the world. Rainbow Moonstone has different derivatives of quality. This is one of the best, and yet we've just sat it at $15.95. An amazing offer, brilliant opportunity. Make the most of our top grade gemstones and make the most of this Sunday offer, because this is high regard gemstone. This is top grade. And as I say, for somebody like me who already has a passion for this gemstone anyway, I mean, I'm already somebody who's fascinated by Mother Nature creating optical illusions. I just kind of go, whoa. You know what I have a thing about? I love rainbows, right? I find rainbows fascinating. And I know that sounds really like kind of quite simple. Oh, rainbow's beautiful, aren't they clever? But really, you do want to say, but look, it's in the sky, right? You could put your finger through it, you can never get to it, but you can see it, right? And it's a rainbow, it's colours in the sky. Do you not just think that that's awesome? It's like magic. Magic. Do you know what I mean? It's like Paul Daniels just suddenly going, it's magic. No?
Bad image.
Bad image?
Bad
magic.
image. Sorry.
Whizbit. Oh, you cannot knock a bit of whizbit.
Yep, very true.
Ha ha, this away, ha ha, that way, ha ha, this away, my oh my. I could actually sing the whole of the Whizbit song if no, I shan't. I shan't, but I could. $15.95. Anybody who doesn't know what Whizbit is, please search him. Right, just do a little computer, do it now. And Whizbit was a triangular character, and inside was Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels in a triangle. Who knew it was going to happen? He's like a little bit of Dairy. $15.95. Paul Daniels in Dairy. $15.95.
Oh, dear. It's not their sales, isn't it? No.
$15.95. Oh, fantastic deal there. Congratulations to you. Right, you know how I said, in principle, what you could do is just take each one of those gemstones, set them into a pair of earrings, and you've got yourself a really great deal. Oh, well. I really like this next deal. Look, 300 pairs. Not 100, not 200, 300 pairs of silver-plated copper shepherd hook. Now, obviously, Claire, my director, who takes the pictures of all of those jump rings, setting out over 1,900, she's not going to lie, she didn't do the 300 setting out of the shepherd hooks. I think she's let us down. You know that A star? I'm taking it away. No, I'm taking it away. Amelia, I'm taking it away. If you're not going to do 300 shepherd hooks, I'm taking it away. Go on then, you can do it instead. Show me what you did. Do you want to see the picture? Debbie can't see the picture. Can you put it on the plasma for Debbie to see the picture that you've done?
That's exactly what I would do. Oh, brilliantly done.
Claire, I feel let down. Here's me thinking you'd set them up in lines and everything. You did an arty shot as well. She wants you to see the arty shot as well. This is the arty shot. Well, that is quite arty, isn't it? Okay, I'm just gonna, ready? That's 100. She says this is her point. This is her point. Really? Is she really going to set up 100? Well, if you were dedicated to the job, you would. Yes, Claire. If you were dedicated to... I'm only joking. I wouldn't expect it. I really would. We'll be having words after. I can't imagine that you've even set up one lot of jump rings. I wouldn't have the patience, do you know what I mean? Even if I'd want to, 1,900 jump rings would not be set up in my mind, anything like I would like it to. But Claire has done that today, just to make sure it looks beautiful for our launch. I know, she's a star, isn't she? 100, 200. Now, this is not 200 separate pieces, right? Can I actually say to you, 100... Let's not show you. 100 pairs. So that means we're not just offering you 50 pairs within the 100. You're getting 200 individual items here in each bundle, and it's 3 bundles. That means 600 findings in total. 600. This is a trade show offer. This is a trade show offer. Now we understand why Claire did not set up all 600 shepherd hooks. Now we understand that. Obviously, we expect more next time, but we'll appreciate it this time. She said she'll do her best for next time. There probably won't be next time because we're going to sell out. If you want to join us, you've got 300 pairs of your silver-plated, excuse me, silver-plated copper shepherd hooks. If you'd like to join us, now's the time to do so. 600 in total, 300 pairs. Look at them all. Amazing. Now, of course, you should be paying £21 for 600 findings. I think that's a fair price, £21. But of course, that's not the price. Because if you've just got those beautiful rainbow moonstone, the lovely part about it is that you probably could make yourself at least 20 pairs of earrings, at least, and that wouldn't even eat into, you know, even a tiny section of how many shepherd hooks you're actually getting. If you make your jewellery for perhaps fairs, or maybe you want to get maybe the kids clubs and things like that into making earrings and selling them on, you know, this is a bundle to really make a difference to that type of bulk creation. You know, it's fun and it's an exciting journey to take, you know, all ages on. And if I've already got 100 allocated, and I haven't even told you the price. £21 is the price it should be. Today, I genuinely don't. Have we just halved the price? I didn't know. Why didn't you tell? Yeah, because you didn't want me to blurt it out. Half price. Half price. Oh my goodness me. Half price offer. That's silly. And again, let me remind you, you know, that's quality findings. That is 300 pairs of earrings that you can make. And of course, shepherd hooks, you don't have to just make earrings with shepherd hooks. There's so many different. I mean, this can be used with jump rings to make links for the backs of connectors and you know, simple.
I think it's an absolutely fantastic offer.
That's silly.
Offer. Especially you've got Mother's Day next Sunday. Say you're doing a kids club after school next week.
What a great way to give.
For mums, fabulous.
Isn't
fabulous.
That? That's 300 pairs of earrings. How much would each pair of earrings, if it's £10.50 and you can make 300 pairs of earrings, how much would each pair of earring cost you at that price?
You could even make something like stud earrings and say, you know, here's shepherd hooks if you want to swap them over and sell them. Sell them. You don't have to make up earrings. You can, for that price, you can sell them on. Literally, you could just sell them on.
I'm trying to work out my mind. I'm literally trying to but I'm literally. It must be. Is it something like 3 pence? 3 pence for a pair of earrings. Is that right? Have I worked that out right? 3.5 pence. 3.5 pence for a pair of earrings?
That's silly.
That is silly.
Silly.
And that is silver plating. I mean, you know, you've still got the quality, silver on copper. So it's not like it's an 3p. 3p. Exactly, Amelia. Amelia's just gone, what? What? Crazy. I shall just leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there. Now, I have got, and I'm just going to say I've got loads of people on the phone lines. Not surprising on that deal. If you've got a phone in your hand, it is a free phone number that you're dialing, 0800 644 655. If you want to join us on the web, you can do so at www.jewellerymaker.com. Now, if you haven't joined us before, and this is the first time you're watching, first of all, let me welcome you. It's really, really nice to have your company. I'm Vicky. The lovely Debbie joins me today as our guest designer. We spend here our time at Jewellery Maker trying to make jewellery making fun, and one of the nicest parts about jewellery making for me, as I find it, it's got a fantastic community feel about it. If you want to be part of that community, we have loads of ways to do that. If you want to get involved in jewellery making and you've never done anything like it before and you're perhaps going, oh, I don't know whether I could do that. Look, you've got to take one step, and the one step is to join us here at Jewellery Maker. We'll make it as easy as we possibly can. We give you a free tutorial booklet and a DVD with your first purchase with us, and perhaps you don't even make the purchase, but you want that tutorial booklet and DVD to see if it's the right kind of thing for you. We can send that out to you free of charge. That's literally just saying to you, come come and try us out. Everything about Jewellery Maker is about making you welcome and trying to involve you into an amazing, amazing technique that then can be creative and be rewarding as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely community. I haven't met anybody that makes jewellery that I haven't absolutely loved. Craft people are just a certain type of person, and we love you all.
Genuinely, it is a fantastic community spirit. Right then, we have coming your way, for those of you who want to get started into jewellery making, we have got a kit coming that literally offers you everything and more to get started. So if you are watching, as I say, for the first time, I want to welcome you and I want to show you how easy it is to get into jewellery making with this first kit. Before I go to that, I just want to introduce a couple of things for those of you who are looking for gemstones today. Anybody who's looking for something extra special, I've got two lots of very special bundles which I haven't done before, and I've not had the chance to be able to do anything like it, but I love the principle. These are very, very special 3-strand packs because we are bringing you 3 strands of apatite, 3 strands of distinction of apatite. Just look at that. I don't know about you, but I mean, that almost looks like sapphire. It looks like Russian diopside, and it looks like neon apatite. But actually, this is the range of apatite colours. And one of the most amazing things that when you start to learn about gemstones is that there is never an archetypal type of colour for one gemstone. There might be something that you're more inclined to see, i.e. sapphire is blue, but actually in principle, sapphire is not a blue gemstone. Mother Nature is not that simple. It's almost like saying all leaves in the trees are green. Rubbish, because every leaf on every tree is a different shade of green. Every leaf can then change colour to be orange or to be red or can to be yellow, right? Every part of Mother Nature doesn't have a single colour palette. Every palette of Mother Nature changes and transforms. It has texture to it. That's what you've got with this 3 strands. It's showing you Mother Nature. These are 3 gemstones, exactly the same gem type, but look at the colour qualities. Totally unique. 3-strand coming your way. It's an exclusive 3-strand offer of apatite. And if that wasn't enough to keep you watching, how about this? Not only do I have 3 strands of apatite, but a second 3 strands of distinction of quartz. I've got citrine, beer quartz and prasiolite coming your way within this showcase. What a magnificent quality. The warmth radiating from these gemstones. Beautiful. Okay, it's coming your way. And that's later on in the show as well. It's going to be at the latter half of the show. We'll be introducing that to you. Those of you who are tuning in for our coloured jump rings, well, those are coming in about an hour's time. So those of you who are waiting for our coloured jump ring launch, that's around about an hour's time. But that hour is going to be full of opportunity, and you know that with us. We're never going to make it a dull day, and we are making it exciting. This kit, quite simply, does everything that you could possibly want within a kit, including offering you a strand of distinction. Now, again, for those of you who are brand new to jewellery making, you go, well, what is a strand of distinction? Well, as we've just discovered, or I've just been talking about, genuine gemstones, they have a range of colours to a single type, but they also have a range of qualities. You know, the simple fact is not every gemstone is going to have everything you want about it. As a textbook sample, many gemstones have perhaps some aspect like the colour, but not quite the clarity. Some aspects have got clarity, but not the carat weight. You know, you win some, you lose some. And then there are the strands of distinction where it's a win-win situation. Everything you want, a textbook sample of that gem type, and that's what we have in a kit today. In a kit. Now, if you got earlier on that amazing rainbow moonstone dropped down, just literally probably about 10 minutes ago, how about adding this kit and getting another feature strand of rainbow moonstone to match? Just exquisite. Now, we did the drops, and if I just put the drops alongside the rondelles, oh, that is just ethereal. That is just ethereal. Beautiful, just beautiful. So we've done the drops, and we're going to bring you the rondelles. The rondelles here, 4 by 1.5 to 5 by 5 by 3. They are scintillating. You know, the lovely part about rainbow moonstones for me is that they really do illuminate with quality. And in the rondelles, because you have that movement, because you, of course when it sits on the neckline or on the wrist, it has that real nice movement against the skin. You're always going to have that illuminating texture coming from every angle. Fantastic strand. As I say, going to go beautifully with the matching drops that we brought you as an exclusive Sunday deal just 5 or 10 minutes ago. So this is a great add it to your order kit. So if you got that, this is almost a must-have. Add it to your order. And for those of you who are watching for the first time, we're bringing you the best. So you're going to start with some of the best ingredients. And often is the case, you know, the ingredients have a huge impact on how good the jewellery is as a result. You know, same with making a cake. If you're working with poor ingredients, then your cake's not going to rise as much. It's not going to be as tasty. You know, the same principle with jewellery making. If you use great quality ingredients, then you're going to get great quality result in jewellery. That's what you've got here. Get started with the best. That's what we're giving you the chance to do, and making it affordable. I'll absolutely say that today. Our kits are exceedingly full of quality gemstone jewellery, but actually what we will do is really play on that price tag to make them as affordable as possible. So your rainbow moonstone, first of all. Rainbow moonstone, strand of distinction, the best in our vaults right now. We're then offering you Sodalite, your plain rounds. These are the 10mm plain rounds of Sodalite. Sodalite is the most intense, dramatic, rich blues. I mean, much richer than perhaps the likes of a sapphire, much more dramatic than perhaps your kyanites even, much more intense, regal blue. Then we're going to add to it some fantastic magnesite. So you've got the blues and whites, absolutely gorgeous. So your magnesite, 12mm magnesite. Now, we're going to keep on adding, we're going to keep on making a difference here. I mean, you'll probably happily stop there and say, okay, just give me a few findings and I'm happy. But actually, we take the step into the wonderful world of our chain. Look at that. Now this chain is going to add so much detail. This chain is just going to add so much contemporary feel. And of course tomorrow we start our fantastic fashion week, and tomorrow it's fun and funky for our first show. And for me, when you think about fun and funky, you think very stylized, almost Italian chic, but with that little bit of edge of this is what I'm thinking of. You know, using chain, giving a little twist of fun, funky style to your jewellery. You're getting 1 metre of your silver flat textured aluminium oval cable chain. The size of these are 17 by 24 in length. Then, again, we could stop, but we don't. You are also going to get, here you go. Here you have here a sterling silver bead. Now it's just the one, but that one sterling silver bead will go a long way to making one big impact. You know, think about one centerpiece perhaps as macrame, you know, one focal point, a nice simple a Shambhala-esque bracelet, but with a sterling silver bead. And when you start to consider this is a heavyweight bead, you know, it's not the lightweight, these are your heavyweight beads. Absolutely fantastic quality that you're looking at here. Gorgeous look. We already know that the price of you know, replica silver bracelet type of beads, you know, when you think about individual crystal beads, you could be paying 30, 40 pounds and in excess of that actually these days. And there are certain shops on the high street individually made. I can't believe it, but there is shops where all you can buy is just beads, just synthetic replica crystal beads. And they're very popular, and I know they've got a place in the jewelry industry, and I don't, but it's the price of them. It's the price of them that rocks my world. It just makes my mind go, what? Who's got 40 or 50 pounds to spend on one bead? I'm doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong with my money because I done like £50 plus. I mean, you could be actually spending over £100 on one bead. It's a huge amount of money. It's a massive amount of money. And as I say, I know that lots of people love them, and I get it, that they're really beautiful. I get the aesthetics. But for me, I think you're paying for the name before you're paying for the product itself. Now this, solid sterling silver, and many of the beads that you can buy in the department shops and things like that, they're actually silver plated. They're not even sterling silver, many of those beads that you're paying £50+ for. So this is the real deal, sterling silver. It's just part of the kit, it's just another aspect. But all I'm saying is when you start to put jewellery into perspective on the high street and the cost of that it really does make a difference when you start to break down everything that we can do. Genuine gemstones, sterling silver. Now you are going to get silver plated copper findings, and you're going to get 100 of those, including a metre of chain, all of the additions. And for those of you who watch it for the first time going, oh, what are findings? Findings are things that bring together all of your jewellery. So they're like almost the cement to building a house. You know, you've got all of the ingredients, which are the bricks, and then you need the thing that pulls it all together and holds it tight. That's what your findings do. Head pins and eye pins are the long, thin, needle-like looks. Those can be used in different varieties. Tiny little mini tubes are called crimp beads, mini tubes. Then you've got things like jump rings, which are the round hoops. Then you've also got shepherd hooks, which are for your earrings, chandeliers, which are those lovely teardrop shapes, and those are for drop earrings or neckline connectors. Things like beads and all of as you can see there, the bolt ring clasps and the jump rings add that real detail to the finding finishings for your jewellery making. So quality jewellery is what we're expecting. And absolutely, if you're watching for the first time going, but I love the colours, I love the idea of doing this, but how do I do it? We can give you a free tutorial booklet and DVD that gives you the introduction to getting started. You get that tutorial booklet and DVD, I repeat, free of charge with your first purchase with us. So all you need on top of all of this is a toolkit, which is less than a tenner. Less than a tenner for your toolkit. But we do have an ultimate get started bundle coming up later on, so maybe keep watching for the rest of the show. And with one P&P, one postage and packing for the whole day, get the kit, either get the toolkit here for less than a tenner, or keep watching. And as I say, we do have a very exciting Vix Picks coming up later on, which is a get started bundle. Now that could be more than enough to get you started into jewellery making on a one P&P offer. So get this too, get this beautiful kit, get these fantastic colours, get these beautiful shades, get the free tutorial booklet DVD, and you are good to go. You can then add to your order on a single P&P of £2.95 for the rest of the day. Doesn't matter how many times you buy from us, one P&P of £2.95. Now, one of the biggest things you need to know is our kits are one of the best ways to get value for money from us. Right? We're already renowned. We've already got a reputation for value for money for everything we put to wear. We work very hard on pricing. But one of the biggest things I'll say is that when it's our kits, you get even more value for money. You're looking here at pretty much £46 worth of ingredients. The moonstone alone is £12 plus, because that's a strand of distinction. So you should be pretty much £46. If you went on our website, you should be £46 if you bought this on our website. And yet today, your Moonbeams jewellery kit with a strand of distinction, with sterling silver bead, with a metre of your aluminium chail comes in at £24.95. That's 24. It's a strand of distinction. £24.95. You're looking here at that singular strand. That singular strand is over £12 in its own right. So basically, everything else that we're doing, everything else is £12. That's your strands of gemstones, that's your chain, that's your 100 findings, that's that beautiful sterling silver bead. All of that is £12 because that one strand of distinction, is £12 plus. You're talking about great value for money. You should be over £46 on this combination, and yet we've taken it to £24.95. Some of the best value for money is in our kits, no doubt about it. You've got so much to get you started. And as I say, get started. It couldn't be easier with us because we give you everything you need in terms of tutorial booklet and the DVD. And I think a lot of people, once they get started with our tutorial booklet and DVD, it feels like it's one of those that you can always go back to.
Absolutely. Yep, the DVD's brilliant to keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting and watching. I like to see a book to see all the techniques, to actually physically stop and put it in front of me and think, right, does mine look the same? Does what I'm doing look the same as this picture? And techniques never change, really. You can add to them, but the basics will never change.
Yeah, it's like a foundation, isn't it? So this is your foundations of how to get started, how to add a clasp, how to open and close a jump ring. All of those things will be explained, and that's your tutorial booklet to get started, and it's backed up by the DVD, free of charge with your first purchase with us. Definitely worth taking that step. And if you've watched us, perhaps you've been watching for a while and, you know, you like the idea of it, but you haven't quite had that one step yet. If you haven't done it yet, step now, step now. This is the time to give it a go. £24.95. So Debbie, could you give us a technique that shows everybody how easy it is?
I can.
Brilliant. But first of all, let's have a look at the jewellery.
I've made it up so quickly, as you know.
But you've made it up so quickly, but look at the results. Oh my goodness me.
It's a lovely kit.
Isn't it?
It's beautiful. And that silver bead, my goodness does it shine. My goodness.
And it's weighty.
It weighs a lot. A lot.
For sterling silver.
Oh, it is beautiful.
I agree.
Absolutely beautiful.
And I just adore those earrings.
Well, I did those quickly just now because I thought I haven't used the strands of distinction, but I've just stuck them on there. But actually, they really catch the light. They really, really catch the light.
Yeah, they do. They are gorgeous. You can actually see the turquoise is just shimmering. With drop earrings in particular, with something like that, the movement, you know, of the drop earrings, just always going to shimmer, isn't it?
I'd love to put one on, lots and lots of pieces of chain and put one on the bottom of each, but I just ran out of time.
Nice.
Never mind.
There's lots to go on this one. There's lots of different dynamics that you can play with, certainly with the size of the gems as well.
That's a stretchy, actually, so the elastic goes through twice through that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great summer piece with your linens, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Lush.
Beautiful.
So, feature pieces of jewellery coming together, obviously the strand of distinction, but I would love for us to be able to show everybody the simplicity of getting started and what you're going to show us.
I was going to show you how to put the chain on. Would you want me to show you something different?
No, that's great.
Sure?
Because again, the chain is something that just adds a different look to your jewellery.
It does.
But for a lot of new buyers and new people watching, they'll go, but I don't know what to do with it. You know, it's a great idea, but what do I do with it? So yes, please.
The nice thing about this chain is that you can take link after link off, and individually you can wire them. You can wire them into a flower. You can individually link them together to almost make like a chainmail piece, almost into a collar if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Because these are perfect because you can undo the links, just rub the edges back together, and they'll come back as a solid link. And they're quite solid enough to use again. Some of the links can be quite flimsy, but this is quite solid. So what I've done is I've taken 2 pieces of the beading thread that you get in the kit and put on 1 bead. And then I've threaded onto one of them a link of chain. Then I've taken another bead and put them through, put the 2 pieces of thread through the next link. Now when you do that, it stops it hanging as a piece of chain like that. When you put it together, it pushes it up. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So it goes from dropping down to suddenly, and it goes around the bead. Shall I show you that again because you've got a different camera angle? So it goes from being a drop to when you push it together, it goes over the bead that you put on before.
Yeah, it almost becomes a frame.
It does, yeah, absolutely. So I'll do that once more. Just take another link off, take it off, rub the edges together. You can hear them rub together until they're a nice link. Otherwise, they'll come through. The beading thread will go through the gap. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So now it's nice and back together. Yeah. As it should be. Pop through. Whoops. Make sure I've got one that isn't twisted. There you go. Back through another bead. And again, that one is hanging down at the moment. See that? It's hanging down, like that. And as soon as I push it together, it will go back over. It won't go the same probably direction, but I quite like the fact it does that.
Yeah.
And you keep doing that over and over and over again. So one link,
really clever.
One link on one strand, 2 strands through the next bead. One link on one strand, 2 strands through the next bead. And eventually, if I can bring the piece of jewellery in, and eventually you'll get something that looks like that. Now, they won't all hang the same way, but I like the fact it does that.
Yeah, it's got almost like a wave-like feel about it.
Yeah, but they will stay exactly where you put them. And I've just put a crimp at the end of each piece of thread here and a crimp cover over the top, which is like a bead with a slice sliced out of it that you then feed over the crimp, just to hold that in place, to push it down, to make sure that the beads don't move so you don't get the link falling again.
Yeah.
So that's a really simple way of using the chain. Don't just think of it as a chain. You can take it to pieces and use it in a different way.
The thing is, because it's a metre, you've still got a really significant...
You can make a belt out of it. You want a handbag handle, you know, and beach bag handle.
Even just something as simple as that, and it's really light.
Exactly, and
really
those are everywhere.
wear.
That's sort of, I went yesterday to the shops, into a certain shop, a fashion shop, and I can't tell you how many colours of those chain of necklaces they had. They're
massive.
Massive.
Yeah, they are massive. Very popular. So it's got there's a very big must-have for larger links.
Absolutely.
You know, not
larger
delicate. Go for big. Go for broke. I think is the size of links for a lot of people. £24.95. You get that strand of distinction. Let's not underestimate that. You get your rainbow moonstone strand of distinction. Plus, you've also got your magnesite and your sodalite strand. Plus, you're getting 100 pieces if you're finding a metre of your aluminium chain, but of course a metre of your link chain as well. So you're getting both of those within this combination for £24.95. Plus you're getting that beautiful sterling silver bead, and of course that alone could be a statement to a nice centrepiece like Shambhala-esque bracelet.
Oh, lovely.
You know,
black cord.
Yeah, I was just going to say black cord would just be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice. And actually I was also thinking you could incorporate, say something like that
in the chain.
into the chainmail. Could you imagine that just sitting at the centre of your chainmail? So that's your centrepiece. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? So that's sterling silver that you're looking at there, and all for £24.95. Lots and lots still to look forward to, but we're not going to lose out today because we've got to make sure that we take the time to look at your creations because you're the ones who inspire us. It's time for the Wall of Fame.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Um, 641 is Dawn Howell. Hi Dawn, 641 you are. She says, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. A jewellery set made with amethyst, silver pearls and sparkly quartz, all from Jewellery Maker, of course. You can see it in the photograph, but I have made the upper part of the necklace using woven ribbon. Oh, pardon me, you can't see it on the photograph, but I have used the upper part using woven ribbon. A first for me. Keep up the good work good work you do, and that's Dawn. Well, same to you. And you can see there.
Not even going to mention him. He's rather cute, isn't he? I don't know what his name is.
I can't believe how lifelike he is.
He's lovely.
Actually, really does look like he's about to go. Whoa.
He's rather cute.
Hilarious. 641, Dawn, congratulations to you. Gorgeous jewellery, beautiful.
This is number 640. It says, this is from Christina in Salisbury. This week's entry was made from separating those lovely Wedgwood blue agates.
Oh, nice.
From a strand of multicoloured agates and finding silver balls and clear quartz faceted rounds. I had one left over, so I made a ring. I love these multicoloured agate strands as they can be used all together or separated into respective colours to match any outfit. From Christina in Salisbury. You're quite right, you can pick them out, can't you? And you can use them in future.
It's almost chalcedony-esque.
It is, isn't it?
It's got that really
that ring is
that soft pastel quality.
That's
beautiful.
Lovely.
Really nice.
Very nice.
My next one is 644, and it's Chris. She says, inspired by Laura after watching one of my recorded shows. I love the show and love the great deals on wire. I have a long way to go, but I don't think it's too bad for my first attempt. first attempt on wire. Congratulations,
wow, so
Chris.
neat.
I have my fingers crossed to win, so I can come on a wire work course to try and improve. All the materials, of course, are bought from Jewellery Maker. Well, that is fantastic for you. As you say, first attempt, and that I would be very, very proud of. Definitely, Chris. Congratulations to you. And fingers crossed that you are the winner. 644.
This is number 648. This is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Gosh,
Isn't that
loads of detail.
Yeah, I know. And one bead. I mean, it just shows what you do with one bead.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that we keep
Just
on going.
one bead.
One bead can go a long way with wire.
Absolutely. This is from Sheila in Bristol. Sheila, that is beautiful. I love the way you've photographed it because it matches the colours. This is my entry to the Wall of Fame, the Kumihimo braid using a mixture of JM threads and embroidery thread. Silver-plated copper wire and an agate drop and amazonite, all from JM. The gems were from a bead scoop from the NEC. Hoping to get there on the 24th on the Sunday on the last day, so please leave some for me. Hugs to everybody from Sheila in Bristol. Sheila, that is beautiful.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
Anybody who's wondering what the NEC is that we've got an exhibition going on as part of a larger exhibition, obviously, and it's taking place at the back end of the month. I think it's the 21st to the 24th.
Yes, Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, Thursday to Sunday. So if you fancy joining us at the NEC, we've got a big stand this time.
We've 2 stands.
We're going large. Yeah. We're going very large. I think we even have a theatre or something crazy like that.
We've got one with all the shop and the demonstrations, then another stand with the make and takes. We've got loads more things that you can do, so come along and see us.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to see you. I'll be there on the Sunday as well, so hopefully, Sheila, I get to meet you, which will be lovely. And make sure that you say, I'm the one who did that. I know.
Yeah, wear it. To wear
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be good. 643 is Michelle. Hi, Michelle. She's in Dudley. She says, please find attached my entry for the Wall of Fame. It is made using prehnite and labradorite. Well, that's a combination and a half. Prehnite and labradorite, that's beautiful. The small nuggets from the Precious Medley Boutique collection, which I have kumihimoed. Took a bit of time, I bet it did, but I love the final effect. So do we. Have used more kumihimo, a heart toggle clasp and some aluminium chain as well, all from Jewellery Maker. Hope you like it, and luck is on my side so I can get some more lovely gems as I'm doing my first craft fair in May as Gems and Jump Rings in Netherton in West Midlands. Well, fingers crossed for you. Real fingers crossed for you, Michelle. And that's
what you're making. You're going to do very, very well.
I was just going to say, that's a seller. 100% that's a seller. And you are 643. Now, talking of a seller, how about this? This is, you know, we've been talking about different grade of gemstones, different types at different price points. Well, I tell you what, this is as good as I've ever seen our Sunstone. I mean, I'm saying that categorically. I don't have any hesitation to go, oh, she said that about the Rainbow Moonstone. Yeah, I did say that about the Rainbow Moonstone, but I'm going to have to, as part of my integrity, I have to repeat myself. I have to sound like a crack record today, but that strand here is the best strand of Sunstone I've put to wear. Fact. For me, that's what I'm looking at, and I can't say anything other than that. It's better to be honest than anything else, even though I do sound like a cracked record. I've never seen so much glitter in Sunstone before. It literally feels like we have taken a big pot of glitter and we've dumped it inside Sunstone. That's how good it is. It's coming up straight after the break.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
No need to exaggerate, no need to be anything other than absolutely honest with you. This is, well, it's extraordinary, to be honest, because I look at this and I see so much beauty and I see potential fire. I'm not just seeing glistening sunstone here, I've got fiery sunstone sitting in front of me. That this is without doubt a gem collector's offer. Now, I know for a lot of people who watch Jewellery Maker, it's the making of the jewellery that is incredibly rewarding. But I also know for a lot of people who perhaps used to make jewellery with synthetics but have now come to Jewellery Maker and you're working with genuine gemstones, part of the excitement of making a jewellery is not just the making, it's actually working with genuine gemstones. And part of it is also collecting gemstones that, you know, really are going to stand out, really make a difference. And I know for loads of people, including myself, I think it's the quality of the gemstone that's really exciting to have longevity of wearability. Like, I look at my jewellery collection now. Before I worked at Gems TV, which is our sister channel, and now working here, and before I worked there, I was buying, you know, everyday gem types. I was, you know, lucky enough to have, you know, a nice diamond ring. I was lucky enough to have a nice topaz ring. And then I came here. The world of gemstones opened up like this. Like that. That's how literally like that. Because you might have seen sapphires, you might have seen topaz, but do you go to your local jeweller shop on a day-to-day basis and find sunstone? Answer to my local, no. If I was to find sunstone, do I believe I would get quality like this? No. This is extraordinary. This is truly extra special. I have to lead you through the qualities of this gem type before I do anything else, because what you want is not always what you get from this gemstone. And I'm going to be straight that, you know, this gemstone, you want to have an internal glitter, right? That's the way to describe it. Amelia, are you as close as you can get? I am, I'm afraid. Amelia, could you do me a favour and come closer? Because one of the biggest aspects of this gem type, I want us to go as close as we can, guys, if possible, is the glitter. Now, often is the case, our cameras don't always pick up the qualities, but if we get really close, this is textbook sunstone glitter. I mean, it genuinely feels like a synthetic because of the internal glitter. But can I just highlight, we are genuine gemstones only on this company. You can see, look at it. Oh my giddy aunt. That is literally, and it's like, can you see the fire? Right, there. Can you see rainbow colours? Can you see how you're getting oranges, yellows, greens, blues, pinks, all of those rainbow colours? That is called fire. Just here. Just here. If I keep moving it. Can you see that? Right. Fire is how the light enters and then splits into constituent colours in a gemstone. Right, let me explain. Let's do a little bit of it, because these are the things that it's really nice to know. If you're a gem collector, which you are now, right, if you're a gem collector, there are certain parts of the vocabulary that we use within the jewellery industry which are really nice to know and get it right. Because lots of people who use certain terminology and it's so wrong that actually you want to go, okay, let's get it right, and then we'll all know what we're talking about. Brilliance. Internal reaction of light. So in brilliance, it's like a diamond, sparkle. One light enters, it hits off the facet of a gemstone and then comes singularly back out. That is brilliance, single brilliance. Light enters, refracts, and then comes back out. Now, what you're looking at here is not brilliance. What you're seeing here is fire. So you've got a single light source entering the gemstone. Now, can you see how as it hits off the facet of the gemstone, as it enters the stone, it then splits. And as it splits, it goes into constituent colours, and those constituent colours in the jewellery industry are called fire. So if somebody starts to talk about brilliance, they're talking about a single refractive light. That means sparkle. Brilliance is sparkle. Fire is rainbow colours, a distribution of rainbow colours through a gem. Now, that's what you've got on this. I can honestly say this is the first strand of sunstone I've ever seen that quality happening in. But that's the grade of the stone. It's the first time. I'd expect glitter, I'd expect sparkle, but I wouldn't always expect that fire quality, okay? So that's something really exciting, and that's just gives you an idea of our perspective on the grading of the gemstones. truly magnificent, truly extraordinary. This is an 18 centimetre strand, and every one of those gemstones is like Tinkerbell has come along and sprinkled a pixie dust in it. That's how beautiful it is. It really is that sparkling, delicious, delightful range of internal reaction. Breathtaking. I mean, this is Mother Nature. She's got the Ace Plus. Yes, she's taken our Claire's A+ from setting up the jump rings. She's taken it away, and Mother Nature's got it for creating this quality of sunstone. It is the best, it's the finest, and it's an opportunity to really make a difference to your gem collection. If you would like to join me, then you can do so and make a difference to your jewellery creations. And this is taking the best and then giving it an affordable price tag. Can't believe I'm saying this. Your full strand, your 90 carats, an extraordinary offer. I do believe that this will be first and last time on air right now. Come and grab it while we've got it. $18.95. If you wanted me to price this before the price came in, I'd have said to you at least 25 to 30 pounds. I'd have said it easily, that price point, because you could take that. I mean, look at the size of those centre gemstones. They're not like the itsy bitsy teeny weeny nuggets. You're talking whoppers. Beautiful featured gemstones. Absolutely extraordinary. What an offer. I mean, imagine using just one of those as a feature to a solitaire ring. That really would create a wow factor, a show-stopping piece of jewellery. I mean, maybe a pair of drop earrings where the movement allows the light to play through. You've got all of that quality of individuality. I've never seen fire within Sunstone, and yet here I am. I'm offering it to you today for $18.95. It's a great chance to make a big difference, not just to your jewellery, and I know that this is like, you know, it's almost like a split of making jewellery and collecting gemstones, but there doesn't have to be a dividing line. In fact, the nicest part about Jewellery Maker is that you're doing both. You know, you're creating incredible jewellery, but you're creating incredible, genuine gemstone jewellery. I mean, the kudos of working with quality gemstones like this, it's extraordinary. And I'm sure for a lot of people, when you first talk about, oh, I make my own jewellery, they'll probably expect you to use synthetic gemstones, because that's the anticipation, isn't it? I think people expect that these days, don't they?
They do. And a lot of people want something for nothing. So you have to make sure that you go to the right places to sell your quality items.
Yeah.
And make sure people know exactly what you're selling.
Yeah, you've got to make sure.
Don't sell yourself short.
That's exactly what I was about to say. It's exactly
think about how long Mother Nature has taken to create this. Don't sell her short either. You know, make sure that people know the quality. I mean, that is absolutely stunning. Beautiful.
£18.95. Massive congratulations. As I say, I do believe, and without any expectation of knowing what kind of quantity I have left, I will just say I do believe that'll be a first time and last time on air offer. That's it. That's it. Restricted availability. I've just been told very restricted. £18.95 is all you pay for your Sunstone strand. Take it home, see for yourself the quality. I mean, perhaps you want to take it to your local jewellers and see for them, you know, maybe get them to have a look at the quality. If it's not right for you, you send it back. Your money goes back into your account. That's a 30-day money-back guarantee. The reason we're not out of business with that 30-day money-back guarantee is because our quality is so good. We have such a small principle of people returning their strands or their gemstones. We have such a small returns policy. Why? Because we're really good at what we do. We bring you quality, but we also know the price that you want to pay. So that's what you've got there, £18.95. I'd have happily done that, double that price tag. Where shall we go? Shall we go for a little bit of opulence? Ooh, a bit of seduction as well.
Oh, a bit of a purr then.
Was it? Did I purr?
Yes, you did.
I lost my voice halfway through the week. Literally lost my voice altogether. I'd worked I think I did 6 shifts, so I did something like, I was on air for 12 hours, about 2 days running.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I was like, I talked for 24 hours in 2 days. Probably just a little bit too much, I'd think. Well, and obviously I'd had like about 10 days off because I'd been on holiday. So I wasn't even like up and running. I was like, that was literally jumping in from the high dive, a big belly flop more like. So I went home and I just had no voice at all. So I didn't talk for 2.5 days. My husband was delighted. In fact, my husband rang the boss and went, look, can you make her work that much every time? So then she comes back and just doesn't talk for 2.5 days. So my voice is a little bit deeper than normal. So did I purr?
You did.
Oh, a bit like Eartha Kitt. Take a look, darling. We have got for you an amazing combination here. You've got such richness of your garnet, such gorgeous saturation. I know quite a lot of us parallel garnet to a bottle of red wine. But that's because that's exactly the qualities of the colour. They're that rich, they're that sumptuous. But you know, with a bottle of red wine, when you pour it out of the bottle and into a glass, the colour changes. You know, it goes from a really dark red to a really light, fresh, sumptuous. That's what you've got with this. This is what I've got to highlight the fact. Many is the time you look at our garnet, you see a very dark, rich colour. But actually, what you do get when you get home is not just that richness and darkness, you'll also get a lighter, fresher, much more berry-esque quality. So it really is a sumptuous texture that you'll get from our garnet. Now you've got two strands of garnet. First of all, you've got your rounded squares and you've also got your rounds as well. We're putting it alongside pyrite. Pyrite? Pyrite! We're putting it alongside Harmy hearties, we're putting it with your pirate. We've got pyrite even. You've got your fool's gold here, but you're not going to be a fool on the price of this because we are going to give you one exquisite opportunity. Elongated rice beads they are, 30 by 8mm. We have limited stock, and I mean limited to the point where we have less than 50 now available. Less than 50. We don't normally do that kind of... Oh, we had more, but people have already bought it. I was going to say, we don't normally on a day show, we don't normally have that kind of... We're not supposed to have that kind of limited stock. We didn't. We've already got people buying. Now I've got less than 40. There you go. Okay, I've got less than 40 now available. If you would like to join me, the number's there. It's a free phone number. It's a busy old morning today, so please do be patient. We'll process your call as fast as we can. I know there's a lot of people waiting in anticipation of our launch for our jump rings, and rightly so. Very exciting launch to look forward to in around about 25 minutes time. We have for you a combination red wine. Yes, go for Amelia. I'm listening, Amelia. Oh yeah, she's there. Oh yeah. Can you feel it? I can feel the funky vibe. I'm there. I'm with it. Amelia was getting down. She's been on her holidays as well, you see. So she's getting down with her red wine.
I had wine tasting and everything.
She said she was wine tasting while she was on holidays. Well, oh, what kind of holiday do you do? Go on. Oh, nice. Wine tasting. She's a connoisseur. We've got a connoisseur in the building. We have got 2 lots of your red wine garnet, plus you've got your rice beads of pyrite, and you've got it all for one price tag. Limited stock. I had 40, now I've got 30 left to go. That's it, 30 to be allocated. The price tag you should be paying is £26. But today, less than £16. £10 saving. You can't do that to garnet. Kim just says, I've done that. I've done it to garnet. $15.95. Look at the quality. Oh my goodness me, it's a go. You're going to have to be quick. 0800 644 655. Join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. $15.95. Oh my goodness me, an amazing deal to be had. Let's go on those offers today because we have got some serious deals to be had. $15.95, your red wine bundle. We're moving straight on from that one. Stay on the lines if you want it. We are moving straight on. Whoa. Wow, look at where I move on to. Imagine those in a pair of earrings. Wowee. Wow, and thrice wow. Feature gemstones, huge potential. And when you take the likes of, now, what was the name of that lovely lady who was going to come and see us at the NEC on Sunday, and she got one gemstone. I've got a really bad... Christine? Was it Christine? No.
Let's have a look for you.
Yes, thanks, Debbie. Debbie's going to have a look. Now, that lovely lady... Let's see if Debs can give us the name.
Sheila.
Sheila. Sheila made a centerpiece pendant, and she only used one gemstone, and it was one feature size pendant, a bit like this, and yet one necklace, one show-stopping necklace came from just one gemstone like this. Now, if you're going to put that in principle, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 necklaces to be created from one offer. And when you think about the price of necklaces and what you should be charging for that, this is going to be an incredible value for money offer. 2 strands, significant rectangles. I mean, you can't talk them about anything other than wow factor size. 40 by 15 millimeter rectangles. The weight, the size, the detail, I mean, absolutely incredible. And I love that every single one of them is unique. I love that the fact that if I take this one, look at that, look at the split where you've got that half and half. I mean, it almost reminds me of like a blood orange, that orange crystal formation. And then you've got this really strong host rock of the agate. But then if I take that one, what about this one? I mean, this is what I mean by every single one is different. What about this one? And again. And again. Every one has its own colour grading, its own print, its own patterning, all in each one. And that's, of course, the orange. And then you're going to have that monochrome as well. All together, we are bringing you 2 strands. And carat weight, we're talking 1,800 carats. 1,800 carats. Now, to my thought process, these are features for the neckline, I think, you know, or the wrist. Because of the size, they're too large for earrings. I think they're too big for even a, you know, a solitaire ring. I'm suggesting that the size of these may be a nice centerpiece to then tassel drop, you know, if you want to make a nice cascade, and that could be your linchpin to the center of the neckline. Or alternatively, you know, a nice brangle bracelet type effect, where you're using that as your main, and then you're going to wire wrap around. That's what you've got. These are big gemstones, and they are statement pieces. But as I say, a bit like Sheila, she took one of these size gemstones and she made a feature piece of it. And that's what you've got here, 18 feature piece gemstones and one price tag over 1,800 carats of genuine gemstones. You should be paying £18. That's your price tag. Well, that should be a price tag, but from 18, we're dropping as an exclusive offer to £12.95. We're taking you straight to under £13. You've got here an amazing 1,800 carats of genuine gemstones. And if you start to think about, like, you're getting 18 of these gems, 18 feature, I think that works out at something like, is it something like just over 70 pence each? Just over 70 pence. Now, if you went to a synthetics craft shop, you know, not somewhere that sells genuine gemstones, but synthetics that's selling beads of this size made out of, I don't know, man-made plastics, etc. What price tag? At least £2 a piece, at least. And yet we're saying less than 70p for genuine gemstones. And every one of them, because they're genuine, has its own unique pattern and print. So you're not going to get two stamped out the same, like in a machine, mass produced. Actually, you're going to get individuality, unique beauty. Absolutely fantastic. You have got here your £12.95. That's £12.95 offer for all 18. And of course, you could get more, you might get less, but let's take on the average 18 feature pieces to your jewellery creations. That is a fantastic limited offer now, limited stock opportunity. The weight of these, and of course with the postage and packing, it doesn't matter the weight of your postage and packing. We'll just keep on adding for £2.95. I know we did an anvil yesterday which weighed an absolute, oh my goodness me, it was so heavy, and yet still postage and packing of £2.95. I don't know how we do it. Honestly, I genuinely don't know how we do it. I do need to talk to somebody about how we do it and whether I could do it at home. You know, whether I could get that kind of cheap postage and packing for just sending parcels from home. £12.95 is all you pay. Congratulations to you. A fantastic opportunity. 1,800 carats for an amazing £12.95. Big carat weight, isn't it? Huge. Also to come today. brand new coated chalcedony. Mystical, that's what it is. And I am going to rewrite the rules on this gem strand. I'm literally rewriting the rules. Not changing the quality, but by goodness me, the price tag. When I say rewriting, breaking the rules, I think is perhaps rather the best way to describe it. Smashing them up into little smithereens so we just really don't know what the rules were in the first place. That's coming your way. Beautiful, beautiful quality. Also coming your way, we have our feature 3-strand offers. The ultimate bargains coming your way. 3 strands of apatite. Yeah, that's 3 strands of variant colours of apatite. I know we've had a few people going, well, all of those are apatite. You mean that's not Russian dioxide and that's not sapphire? No, 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 just 3 ranges. Genuine gemstones have a full range of quality. And of course, we've got to remember within the genuine gemstone world, different elements absorb into the gemstone to transform the colours within. And also, we've got to also remember the heat temperature transforms the range of colour that you get from a gemstone. That's why sapphires can be literally bright blue or can be bright pink, you know, because of the different elements and the heat temperature within the Earth's crust. And that's what you're going to get there. You're also going to get a 3-strand of quartz. Those feature 3 strands of quartz. Those are all coming up later on the show. And my Vix picks. I've got the ultimate box of loveliness. We are bringing you sterling silver findings. We're going to give you sterling silver wire. We're going to give you genuine gemstones, a toolkit. We're going to give you a findings pack. We're also going to give you a threading pack with a memory wire. You're going to get the tray, all to get you started. And that's coming up at around about an hour and a quarter's time. So that's going to be around about midday if you're watching on the live show. If you're not and you're watching on the repeats, it's about an hour and a quarter's time. So that's coming your way. It's my Vix picks. It's getting you started, or perhaps just advancing your jewellery making. As I say, sterling silver. If you're going to do it, let's do it properly. We also are going to be launching our coloured jump rings later on today. Probably about 20 minutes time, we'll be able to do that to you. And we're also going to have a look at anodized aluminium as well today. I know, anodized aluminium. Oh, I love it.
I love it too. I actually gave somebody in the call centre, thank you very much, Laura, by the way, my credit card details yesterday because I was out to buy it. I want it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is superb.
And the jewellery resulting in it is like, it's like we've got the fun and funky tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And that would be perfect if you want that.
We've got a piece on tomorrow morning.
Oh, have we? I'm not surprised by that. Not surprised by that. Yeah. So that's it. And if you're wondering what's happening this next week, what isn't happening this next week? We have got male models coming in. Sorry, is that the most important thing for me to mention?
No, but yes, I suppose.
Well, you've got male models coming in this week. You are not going to recognise me. I'm going to make such an effort on Thursday. You're going to be like that. Who's that presenter? I'm like that. Hi, I'm welcome. Welcome.
Even when they do the swimwear.
Even when they do, oh heck. And they do the swimwear. No, I don't have to do swimwear, do I?
One of them stands outside a very well-known shop.
What, in his swimwear?
Yeah.
Seriously, I need to go shopping and get myself one heck of an outfit. What do you mean I'm married? And?
Still flirt.
You can look, can't you? Look. I'll be looking, don't you worry. Thursday, I will be looking top to bottom. I shall be looking. Okay, that's Thursday, that's the men's jewellery show. But we have got our fashion week, we've got loads going on. We've got a bridal show on Wednesday. I know Sheila's worked really hard for you on our bridal show on Wednesday. We also have got Fun and Funky, we've got Masquerade Ball on Friday. So there's loads going on, lots of fantastic jewellery. You'll see some incredible craftsmanship from our guest designers and our in-house designers. It's going to be a great week. It really is. We put a lot of work into it. Debbie in particular, I have to just highlight the fact Debbie's done a lot of work. Put your head up, Debs. We need to look at you. You've done a lot of hard work and we really do appreciate it. really do. So let's look forward to next week. But let's move on. Let's skip and dance to some citrine. Okay. Now this is going to have our fawn lines melting, literally melting. This is a very, very silly offer. I mean, very, very silly offer. We're going to probably, yeah. I know I've got to speak now, but I really am quite frightened of what I'm going to say because I don't want to. Okay, Kim says I have to say what she says. Okay, on this one, because I'm trying to find the right words and I'm failing, obviously. So I shall repeat exactly what Kim's just said, right? She says that we have got over 150 in stock, decent quantity. We've got over 150. They will sell out. This is a strand of distinction that we're about to, and the reason I'm struggling for words is because I don't want to devalue, and I am pretty much certain. I'm pretty much certain that I'm about to devalue a gemstone, and I'm feeling very, very uncomfortable about it. Okay, I will say to you that Kim would like you to know that she may or may not have had a tequila for breakfast. That's all she's going to put out there. Just putting it out there for basing on this price. Kim, I do actually believe her as well. I don't do devaluing. You know I don't do that. And Kim knows that as well, which is why I'm struggling for words. I'll do it. It's a Sunday offer. I get the fact why Kim's doing this price tag, but I will reiterate, it's a strand of distinction. It's not an everyday strand. It's not what we should be doing. You'll know if you've watched us before, this price tag does not happen to a strand of distinction. I've already got fawn lines melting, but I haven't even told you the price. I am quoting Kim right now. I'm quoting Kim right now. She wants you to know that if you don't pick up the fawn in probably the next 20 seconds, she says you probably are going to miss out. Because when we show the price, there literally will not be enough to go around. First come, first served. I've got less than 100 left now. That just goes to show I had over 150 and now I've got less than 100. That just goes to show our web buyers are loving the price tag. Citrine, graduated, irregular ovals. Take a look at this. It's a strand of distinction for $7.95. Oh my goodness me, in my ear, my director Tom just gone, raw. He literally has made some kind of raw. $7.95. Tom, quickly run out and do me a raw. Come and do it. Tom, quickly, got to do it now. This is the noise, genuinely the noise. Tom, quickly, come here. This is Tom, my director. Genuinely, this is the noise that he just made at this That's honestly what I heard in my ear. $7.95. But that's because it's a strand of distinction. It's a strand of distinction. It makes you go, what on earth is that? Oh my goodness me, $7.95. Fawn lines are officially melting. And if you haven't already got a fawn in your hand, you need it there. Well, actually, you probably needed it there probably about 30 seconds ago to guarantee. But if you've got a fawn in your hand, keep it there. We'll process your call as fast as we can. 0800 644 655 or join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. An awesome deal to be had. As I say, I don't do devaluing. You know that if you've watched me before, I'm a bit of a stickler for making sure that we all appreciate the pricing is already brilliant here at Jewellery Maker. We don't need to mess around, certainly not with a strand of distinction. We shouldn't be dropping our prices anywhere near $7.95 for this one, but we've done it as a one-off exclusive, and I will say to you, it looks like this will be a sellout. It will be a sellout offer. Congratulations to you. An awesome deal, an opportunity, and talking about opportunity, I have got another sensational, can we just do this now? Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it? coming up straight after the break. It's called Exquisite. And I tell you what, say what it is. Exquisite is exactly what it is. It's coming straight after this.
Join Jewellery Maker from the 4th to the 8th of March for our Fashion Week. Every day we will focus on different styles and trends. On Monday, young and funky. Tuesday, high fashion. Wednesday, bridal boutique. Thursday, men's fashion. And Friday, masquerade ball. Make sure you tune in. The Fashion Week on Jewellery Maker.
To celebrate National Craft Month, tune into Jewellery Maker every day for some fantastic deals throughout March.
I've just taken part in Gemma's Adventures with Beading Thread course. I've thoroughly enjoyed it and would recommend it to anybody to take part. Gemma is amazing, the whole group has been relaxed and it's been a really enjoyable day. I'll definitely come back.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Well, our next bundle offer. I often say it's better to say what you see in my job than anything else. And what I rather like with this bundle is that it's describing exactly what I'm seeing. It genuinely is what I see. To appreciate quality gemstones like this, you've got to get them home first of all. I will say that. You've got to see for yourself these in your own light, you know, daylight, candlelight, it doesn't matter what kind of natural light. But I promise you, even in our studio lighting, which almost works in the exact reverse of what you want it to do for the gemstones, it's almost bleaching out, etc. But no. This is exquisite, truly exquisite. Now, we've already done 2 incredible offers for Rainbow Moonstone, so I may as well be straight with you. We're going to make it a triple whammy today. We are literally going to give it a triple whammy of an offer for Rainbow Moonstone, because this Rainbow Moonstone sits alongside Aquamarine. This month's birthstone. I mean, for those of you who are looking towards Mother's Day, what a great way to give you, you know, as a Mother's Day present, a gemstone of the month, or perhaps alternatively you've got a birthday, perhaps some kind of commemorative type of a day, but you want to use Aquamarine. It's such a reputable gemstone, such a highly regarded stone within the jewellery industry. I mean, you won't go to many boutique locations without finding Aquamarine sitting at the centre. I know when I sit and do my research, I often do different types of research. So some days I'll sit in and I'll look at, you know, your high street jewellers and I'll look at pricing that's going on there. But then I'll, you know, sit down on another day and I'll look at boutique locations, or like kind of, your top fashion jewellers, you know, your designer jewellers of the likes of your Boodles or your Boucheron or your top grade Van Cleef & Arpels type of styling. Because for me, there is a differential. It's not just the price that's the differential, it's the gemstones that are used. It's also the pricing is reflected in the quality, but also in the detail of the design. So it's always rather nice to have a good perspective and a rounded perspective. Now, it doesn't matter whether you go to your local jeweller shop or whether you're going to your boutique jewellers. Aquamarine is a highly regarded stone. Of course, different qualities will command different prices, and different designers use it in different ways, but you will always find Aquamarine is a big feature to the gem world. Aquamarine sitting within the beryl family, of course, sitting alongside the likes of emerald and morganite. It has this delicacy of tone, so subtle, so soft, so tranquil. It's known as the gemstone of the oceans, and as you can see here, you do have that oceanic soft, subtle feel about it. Beautiful, beautiful gemstone. So this is your 4x2 to 8x5 strand, so it is graduated size rondelles. And then on top of that, you've got your larger faceted rondelles of your Rainbow Moonstone, another sensational strand. We have gone for quality today. We really have gone for top grade gem strands today. These are 7x3, so they're not even small. You've got feature size moonstone. I mean, this strand alone, as it sells as an individual, is $17.95. Of course it is. Look at the size of it. That's $17.95. I know when you talk about the Aquamarine, that in its own right should be what, 16, 17 pounds? Oh yeah, Kim's just confirmed that's $16.95, so there you go. So in total, you should be paying £34.90. £34.94. Now, interestingly enough, on this deal, I can take each strand to less than £13 each. Incredible deals to be had today. It is your Sunday offer, an amazing, exquisite is the bundle name, and it truly is exquisite quality gemstones and an exquisite price tag. Rainbow Moonstone and Aquamarine for $24.95, less than £12.50 each. £12.50. When you know, simple facts are, one strand sells at nearly £18 and one strand sells at £16. The simple facts are, it's $24.95 is not the price tag you should be paying on this double strand offer. No way should be you receiving less than £12.50 each. An awesome chance. I'm now into low stock. Didn't have a huge quantity to go around, but the quantity I've got, you've got to make the most of today. 2 strands of distinction, 2 incredible top brand gemstones. And of course, we've had some feature strands today that have really ticked the boxes within the Rainbow Moonstone range. You know, we did that kit earlier on with the Rainbow Moonstone. We did those breathtaking drops. I mean, if you got the drops, gosh, oh my goodness me, the drops and these graduated rondelles. Wow. Yes, please, I think I'm saying. Yes, please. An awesome opportunity, your exquisite bundle, 2 strands, exclusive to today, where we can bring you feature offers. As I say, each one of these strands, we know the price of. We're talking £17 to £18 for the Rainbow Moonstone, £16 at least for the Aquamarine, and yet we're delivering both for $24.95. Both of them for less than £25. Numbers there to dial. It is a free phone number. You can join us as whenever you like, but all I'll say is that the sooner you get into our offers, the more we can guarantee that we have quantity to be allocated. If you hold off, then there's every chance that it'll be a sellout, because our deals are so good. We've got so many opportunities. But once they're gone, they're gone. 0800 644 655, as I say, free phone number, or join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. $24.95 for your Aquamarine and Rainbow Moonstone. Exquisite is the name of the bundle, and I think it's fair to say it's probably a very appropriate name for a bundle. Still to come, we have got our amazing coloured jump rings. Ooh! Yes, not only are we bringing you coloured jump rings, we're actually bringing you bundles of coloured jump rings. We're doing 500s, we're doing 400s, 300 bundles, so you know that you have got whatever you want from us in a big way. And if you're wondering what jump rings can achieve, this is the answer. I love this bracelet. And once you've got the technique, if you're going, oh, but I don't know how to do it, once you've got the technique, it literally is just repetitive to create that detail. A bit like macrame. Once you've got the threading routine, you're then just linking and linking to create a brace like this. And Debs, you're going to take us through one technique, aren't you, to create, so people can really get a sense of how achievable chainmail is.
Absolutely.
So we're going to do that today. So we've got coloured jump rings coming up in around about, 5 minutes time? 10 minutes time? Bit longer than that. Okay, soon. Oh, we're going to do the kit first. Brilliant. Okay, then we're going to do our next kit for you. Let's bring it in. Wow. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please, indeed. Oh, my goodness me. Wow. We are looking here, 4-strand offer. 4 strands. You've got your mookaite in your medium nuggets. You have got your mookaite in your rounds. Those are 8mm. You have got your black agate rounds. Those are 12mm. They're not small. You're talking a feature of your red jasper drops. These are sumptuous gemstones. I mean, this is such a great range of gemstones. 4 strands, and we're adding more by bringing you a metre of your bronze-coloured brass wire mesh, a metre of that mesh, and we will find out about the versatility of mesh like this, because I'm sure if you've watched us regularly, you'll have seen a variety of different ways from our guest designers, but we actually have set this kit as one of our challenges for our Sunday experience. And the lovely thing is Trisha's going to come and talk to us. She's never used the wire mesh. She's bought it from us, but she's got it literally sat in her stash and she's never used it. So we've kind of forced her hand today, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about how easy it is to work with, because it is one of those that once you start, you can't stop using it. I know for a lot of our guest designers, it's an underestimated part of our ingredients, which once you've started to challenge yourself to use it, it has endless permutations. So you've got your 4 strands of feature gemstones, including a double whammy of mookaite. You know that I just adore mookaite. Then on top of that, you've also got your black agate rounds, and you've got your jasper. Then you've got your wire mesh, metre of that. Plus, we're also going to give you presentation gift bags, because of course, nice idea to be able to make somebody something special. Even if you're buying this kit for yourself, you'll probably make so much jewellery that you'll have the chance to be able to give it as a gift, or maybe Mother's Day, or perhaps birthday gifts. We're also going to give you findings, 100 pieces of your gold-plated copper findings. That includes a metre of chain, things like those heart-shaped and round toggle clasps, adding decorative feature to your jewellery making. Plus, of course, you get things like your shepherd hooks, you're getting jump rings. Of course, we're going to talk a lot more about jump rings later on. And you're also going to get the must-haves like your beading thread, your monofilament, and your elastic. All of this is happening in one kit. It's called Far Out. Yes, Far Out Jewellery Kit. Well, if you think about it, we've had to go far and wide to source these gemstones, including Australia. We literally have had to travel the globe. Mookaite only comes from one place on the planet, and that's in Australia, so southern Australia at that. So we really have travelled the globe. We've gone far out to be able to find this combination of feature gemstones. You should be paying £45 for this kit. Why do I say that? Because if you try to put all of these ingredients together by yourself on our website right now, you'll be paying that price tag. £45. It's not just a price picked out from the sky. That is a price tag that you are looking at for every aspect of these ingredients. £45 you should be paying. But today, your Far Out Jewellery Kit with 4 strands of genuine gemstones, plus your wire mesh and your 100 findings, all for £21.95. £21.95. Now, I think I'm right in saying the mesh alone is something like £8.95, isn't it? Isn't that right? About £9? Goodness me. It is going very, very far. It is getting a lot, and I mean incredible, an incredible deal. Now, if you think about it, take away the wire mesh, take away that means the rest of the kit, everything else is what, £13? 4 strands of genuine gemstones, plus then the findings. So if you gave the findings for free, you'd be talking about something like £3.20 for each strand. And the findings are free. That would be crazy. And that is crazy, but that's what we've done. That's the kind of deals that go on here on our Sunday kits. You know, you've got to know that we are really focusing on opportunity. £21.95. £21.95 at your Far Out Jewellery Kit. Now then, because of circumstances that happened here at Jewellery Maker before we came to air, i.e. Debbie came in today with jewellery kits, beautiful jewellery, but not the kits that we had to go to air.
No, bit of a mess up with confusion of which kit should have been on which week. Not, just want those things happen, doesn't it?
Yes, it's just
So then we panicked slightly.
We did panic, and then we kind of went, actually, let's make the most of it. Let's really make the most of it, and let's actually be inspired by our Sunday Experience ladies. And that's where Trisha comes in and started.
Gem.
Oh, Gem. Which one's Trisha then?
The lovely lady.
Oh, the lovely lady.
Scotland.
Look, I was doing so well.
You did. And you managed to remember Joe as well and everything.
I know, didn't I? And then I've fallen at the last hurdle. Fact of my life. Literally, fact of my life. Now then, Gem.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay.
We set you the challenge. We gave you the kit.
Yep.
And we really did want to see where you were going to go with it. Now, one part of it we've already found out. You've got wire mesh at home, but haven't challenged yourself yet.
No.
Because?
I'm scared of it.
Because?
The things that your designers do, the flowers and the calla lilies and the roses and the beautiful making it into things, and there's this flat snakeskin thing, and I just look at it and thought...
I'm exactly the same. I'm in awe of Gemma. I have to say, I'm exactly the same. I say this every time. And because you can pull it back straight again, you can actually play with it more than you could ribbon and things. So don't be scared. You've done it beautifully.
And the thing is this is what I'm about to say, is that for somebody who is you know, kind of got the product in at home, but you haven't used it, look at what you've achieved.
Thank you.
Isn't it incredible? We'll have to go here, guys, because look at this. You have used it to such great effect, because not only have you nestled the gemstones inside, you've then created these beautiful, almost like little wings.
I've never seen that before.
That's what I mean.
I've never seen that before. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Really is lovely. Genuinely
lovely. Are you pleased?
I am actually. I was genuinely really terrified. I was looking at it thinking, I'm going to make something, it's going to be really horrible, and it went well. It went well.
It's the kind of thing, though, that this is what I like about this type of opportunities, is that if it isn't right, it's not something that is going to stay as it is. It's very forgiving, so you can start again, you know. Because
but I really did want to use it in the challenge.
I'm so pleased you did. I'm so pleased you did.
Because now I can go home and make things and not be quite so scared of it.
And the thing is that's the whole point of coming into the workshop and doing it together, you know, and having the likes of Linda there, hopefully, to encourage and inspire, and other people around you who go, actually, I've never done it before, but you may as well do it today, and this is the time to take that step. And as I say, for the resulting jewellery, you've achieved amazing results, fantastic. But then you've taken this beautiful ribbon and then you've just added the detail to the neckline of those colours.
They speak for themselves, and with the gold findings, it's just such a lovely colour combination. And I found the chocolate ribbon in a stash, a big bag like this.
Yes.
Yes. And the colour was just absolutely perfect. And it made itself.
It does feel like this is the type of kit that has almost a little energy of its own. It can kind of say, okay, I like this together, and this is the size of these, the blend together beautifully.
And there's lots left.
Well, I want to know exactly what's going on here. How have you done these?
There were some snipped off the ends of the head pins and then coiled round some round nose pliers.
So how many have you used?
There's probably, I guess, 4 or 5 in each.
You're very clever.
Very good. How neat that is.
Fantastic. Almost Egyptian. You know that length.
There's a certain perfume which advertises and the ladies get the collar, and that's what I've always loved the adverts. I don't like perfume. But the advert's beautiful, and she's so golden and
I know
luxurious.
exactly which one you mean, yes.
And it is that elongation of that, and that's exactly what you've created there. Well done, you.
Thank you.
So that's literally just spiralling, lots and lots of head pins. The resulting jewellery, I'm sure you agree with me, is absolutely fantastic. Gem is a gem. That's official. $21.95 for your Far Out jewellery kit. You're getting your 2 strands of mookaite, you've got your red jasper, and you've also got your black agate. Plus you get the wire mesh, and if you are like Gem and perhaps, you know, that wire mesh is something that you're interested in getting involved in, but you've never taken the step, come on. This is Gem's shown you how good it is and how easy it is to challenge yourself. And don't forget, right, jewellery jewellery making's not meant to be anything other than fun. So if it doesn't go right, then it doesn't go right. But actually, if it goes right, look at the results.
That's beautiful.
That's the thing.
It really is beautiful, honestly. It's lovely.
And you also get your 100 findings as well. It's your gold-plated copper findings. It includes the metre of chain. You also get lots of little additions. I want to ask you, Gem, in terms of the finding packs, you know, when you get 100 like this in a kit, like I always go, that's so much.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you find yourself with lots left?
Yes, but then in the other pair of dangly earrings, the ones without the coils, I've actually used some of the crimps, which is what I end up with lots of, as jewellery, rather than as a piece of material to make something.
So I can see you've actually used them almost like separated tubes.
Yes.
Rather than as
little beads rather than crimps.
It's a very good idea. That's
and the
lovely.
quality of the findings absolutely beautiful. They feel nice in the hand. The gold plating isn't just going to disappear. So it's lovely.
I haven't paid her to say that. I'd just like you to all know that I'm not paying Gemma to say that. I'm not standing on her foot with lots of pressure making her say nice things about our findings. $21.95. As I say, you do get those 100 pieces of findings and you can see the resulting jewellery from Gemma. We do appreciate you taking the time to do it for us.
Thank you very much.
Basically, I have already said to the ladies that you are going to give them your wages because they know they've done your job for them, have you? Yeah?
That's a packet of biscuits, I suppose.
Well, we have got our 11sies. I put our cakes in there. My garage bought cakes. We shan't even go there. But we have got the Wall of Fame next up, and then we're going to launch our brand new jump rings.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Isn't
wow.
it? Isn't it? Wow.
That must have taken ages.
642, and I don't know who it is, and I don't know. Oh my goodness me. Let's have a look. It's a crocheted collar necklace using Jewellery Maker beading thread, pyrite beads, and another stash. Oh my goodness me. Sue in Lichfield, Sue Rogers. Hecky thump, you're amazing. Goodness me. That's extraordinary.
That is just incredible. That must have taken hours and hours and hours.
But resulting...
Just to thread them on, you know, oh.
She says, P.S. she loves Joe's designs. I think there's a lot of people who are reflecting that and then saying the same thing. So, well, I tell you what, I'm going to say, Sue, I love your design and your craftsmanship is exquisite. Huge congratulations to you.
Well done. This is number 650. This is from... Kathy in Leeds. Good morning, JM, and everyone out there watching this morning. Happy Sunday. Here is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's a commissioned piece using beautiful lapis lazuli squares, howlite browns from JM, and as well as some oval beads from my stash. And sterling silver wire I purchased from JM ages ago. I would love to know what you think as I'm presenting it to my client on Monday. Still your friendly JM junkie, Kathy in Leeds. That is beautiful. That really is. I love. Every year you can buy blue and white, put it in your stash, and you know you're going to sell it.
Yeah. And I think it's fair to say your client will be very much appreciative.
Absolutely.
Very much appreciative. Glorious. And I have got 649, and it's Claire in Cloudy Cornwall. And she says, here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. Simple bracelet with wired sections using green wire. Everything from Jewellery Maker, and best wishes to you all. Fantastic look. Really, really stylish, wearable jewellery you've made there, Claire. Glorious look. And that's Claire, and you are 649.
That's lovely. It's my sort of jewellery, that is.
It is.
This is from Val in Yorkshire. It's a hi all at JM. Love the show, presenters, guest designers and a crew, and hope you are all well. Look at that. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, inspired by Sheila. Wire from JM, beads from my stash. Enjoy the rest of your day. Val from Yorkshire. See, I can't do things like that. Random things that I can't do that.
Wire workers out there are just getting better and more elaborate and so
lovely.
professional. I mean, that's
Beautiful.
just incredible. Huge congratulations. I've got Heidi now, 651 you are, Heidi, and she says, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame, a bracelet made, a bracelet and earring set. I can't get enough of all the great bargains and beautiful gemstones you show. Keep the bargains coming. Heidi, we're doing our very best, I promise you. I think it's fair to say that we're doing our very best today. Bargains galore going on right now, and we've got plenty more bargains to look forward to when we launch our coloured jump rings. Yes, 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 lots of people waiting in anticipation. We're also going to do, I can't even say that. Anodized. I keep on saying ironized, and I don't know why. Anodized aluminium. We're going to do a fantastic offer on that for you, for all of you. Perhaps missed. We did a little mini launch yesterday, daytime, and if you missed that, then do tune in. We're going to do a little bit of a bonus offer today as well. But I've got lots to look forward to as well. Don't forget my Vix picks as well.
Yes.
We get started. That big bundle pack should be over £80. Nowhere near £80 actually. That we're going to do pretty much half in the price. I'll tell you what, how about we just take the time to let's go and say hello to our lovely ladies in our Sunday experience. I can't believe that you haven't opened the cakes. You must have been so busy. I can't believe that none of the chocolate cakes have been open. Linda, you have let us down.
I'm halfway through a croissant.
Halfway through a croissant?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, well, we just get involved, don't we? You know,
Right.
it's a good way. Jewellery Maker diet. Just I'm
calling a halt to your jewellery making to make sure that we are feeding you and you need more cups of tea. I'm calling a halt to I don't know whether I'm allowed to call a halt because everybody looks incredibly industrious. How are you getting on?
Oh, just love all the gemstones. Just starting with some garnet now. I'm a bit fed up with using the green, so.
Love.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
That's holiday.
Yeah, I thought that with wearing a maxi dress, walking on the beach.
Perfect. Actually, would have gone very nicely with my maxi dress from last night. I was wearing a maxi dress last night, and everybody's gone, "Oh, that's so lovely," and I was like, "Yeah, I just need the right neckline piece," and that would be it. So be worried, Jo, that this might disappear just before you leave. It's best to give a warning. Definitely best to give a warning. And how are you finding this kit? Because you're going to be our trialer for our final kit of the day.
Yes, so I'll gather.
No pressure, Jo.
No, I've really enjoyed using this. I buy a lot of things from JM anyway, so I'm used to putting kits together quite quickly. So I've really enjoyed, particularly these stones. They're just a lovely shape.
Ah, they just add detail. So we'll be coming to you later on, or should I say you might be coming to us. No warning. And then we're going to go over to our lovely, well, I'm going to call you wire worker ladies, because, as I say, you joined us yesterday on our wire work course, and you have experience, you have been creating wire, but you've also done lots of other things. Let me show one of these pieces, because how about we do this neckline piece, because that's lovely. Now, this is using the findings in a different way.
That's right.
And I think that's the lovely thing about jewellery making, is sometimes you can think of jewellery making and the findings have a specific purpose, but then think outside the box and look at what the resulting is.
Yeah, because these are usually the chandeliers, earring chandeliers, and just putting them as a feature of the neckline is really good. You can also see them and adds to the design.
It does. Yeah. It just almost adds an extra dynamic, doesn't it?
It does, definitely.
Really, I really love those gems as well. That's gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, yeah.
They're my
colours
at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a thing about, like, kind of, you know, the crackle quartz. Yeah, that's my bag. And you're playing with the discs. That's cool.
I'm trying to get a kind of curve to it. Like
oh.
That. But I've got some monofilament through it. But I'm going to try.
I don't know whether you can see that, because can you just twist it the other way, Tricia, just so we can. Can you see? Tricia's literally. You're trying to create like a, almost like a scale-like effect. Yeah. There you go.
And I'm hoping to put some wire through it to make it more sturdier, and I'm going to curve it. put some of the gold findings on it.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Trisha, where have you come from today?
I stay in I stay about 30 miles from Glasgow. It's a village called Kilmarnock.
In Kilmarnock?
Yes.
Oh my goodness me, I spent loads of time up in Kilmarnock
I'm
when I was
actually
younger.
7 miles from Kilmarnock and I stay in a wee village called Jewellery.
No.
Yes.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my God. My youth was spent up in that area. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You'll know loads of people I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, probably. That's amazing.
Let's not talk about it. They have some stories to tell about me when I was younger, so we shan't go there. Trisha, thank you so much for coming down.
Oh
my goodness me. It's been brilliant to have your company.
Great.
It certainly has. And we will be back with the ladies later on as well to see their final creations and to see how they've got on. But I tell you what, we can't hold back anymore. We can't keep you in suspenders for any longer. We are going to give you the brand new launch of our coloured jump ring straight after this.
Join Jewellery Maker from the 4th to the 8th of March for our Fashion Week. Every day we will focus on different styles and trends. On Monday, young and funky. Tuesday, high fashion. Wednesday, bridal boutique. Thursday, men's fashion. And Friday, masquerade ball. Make sure you tune in. The Fashion Week on Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Well, I've just been on Louise's Wow It's for Beginners course and I thought it was well worth attending. It's good for those of us that have not touched wire before, or those of us that have had some experience with wire, because we learn how to professionally make and finish bangles, rings, pendants, cage stones, etc. It's very, very worthwhile. I found it very educational and very, very enjoyable. Had a great time.
Before any of the gemstones that arrive here in Jaipur can leave Jaipur for the UK, they need to be tested. So all the genuine gemstone strands go from the vendor to an independent laboratory. They're then tested to prove that they are what they say they are. Now, as you can see here, this shipment of emerald arrived this morning, and it comes with this. This is really important. This shows that the emerald has been tested in random strands and can be proven to be genuine emerald. If this authenticity card doesn't arrive with a genuine gemstone, then the shipment won't go to the UK.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Well, how long have we been waiting? How long have you been requesting? I'd probably suggest as long as I've worked on this channel, which is probably about 2 years. It doesn't take as long. No. But the reason is that if we're going to do something, we've got to do it properly, and also we've got to get the right price, because that's something that our reputation is based on. It's not just about what we provide, it's how we provide it in quality terms and then in pricing, and that's something that we really must highlight on this offer in particular. It's taken us a while because we have got probably one of the best price points that you're going to get from us on one of our essentials, really. Jump rings are essential to many aspects of jewellery making, but in particular for chainmail. And really for somebody who was part of the company pretty much, you know, you joined us very early on, and one of our first aspects was chainmail. I don't feel like we've done enough with it until now.
It's very, very hard to source good jump rings at the right price and have them cut properly. And if you do get them in, some of the coatings come off, some haven't been very... We've been trying and trying and trying, different manufacturers, different coatings, different styles and types of wire coatings, and we've come up with this particular one that we think is the best. I've been trying it. I have a real thing about some of the wires with the coatings coming off, and hand on heart, I have to say, I'm pretty heavy-handed, and this has been fine. And that's absolutely fine.
That's why it's taken us so long. It's not a case of not wanting to.
Absolutely
it's
not.
Making sure that we find the right company to make the right quality to then give you what we want to put our name to. And that's the difference. You know, you can get hold of things to a penny elsewhere, but I'm not saying anything about where, you know, where you can source other coloured jump rings from. All I'm going to say is that we've sourced what we believe is the best for you, and that's why it's taken us so long. The best for you at the right price. Again, essential to what we put our name to.
Absolutely.
So, sorry it's taken us long, but we will make it worth your while at this point. You have got the chance to be able to create the most extraordinary... I know there's a lot of excitement about the bracelet I've been wearing, lots of reaction to it on the text.
I just tried to get as many colours as I possibly could in there, at the right size, the right designs. I just think it's really, really pretty. And there are lots of other things you can do with coloured jump rings, but I've just picked out one or two of the traditional designs, really.
And of course, jump rings are not just about chainmail. We don't have to just specifically talk about chainmail.
You don't have to weave. If people don't like weaving them, you can. There's one or two designs here that you could do very easily. If you're not very good with pliers in your hands, there's one or two designs here I've done specifically for you if you don't like linking things together.
Or alternatively, you can use them as just aspects to adding colour to your jewellery.
Absolutely.
You can use them as findings, as little like drop designs. You can use jump rings as spacers. You can also, obviously, for scale mail, they're really quite nice to add colour to the scale mail. You know, so there are lots of other ways. It's not just chainmail, but the feature of the coloured jump rings is that there is that potential here. We have got for you an amazing deal, an incredible offer. We are going to do something very, very special, very, very special. We're going to do, first of all, a big bundle, right? We may as well go straight for it. We're going to do one big bundle, and then we're literally just going to keep on hitting you with them like a big tidal wave, like keep on coming with more and more deals. At the same time, we are going to give Debbie the chance to be able to show us a certain technique which will then inspire you to creating your own jewellery. That's what we're going to do. Now, your first bumper coloured ring jump pack. This is amazing. This is 500. Can we just take a moment to see what Claire has set up? Can we just have another round of applause for Claire? For those of you who are wondering who Claire is my director right now. She's also the lady behind the camera who has taken that picture and set up all of those jump rings. She set up 500 jump rings. Exactly. Exactly. We've got to get the price in straight away. These are your anodized aluminium saw cut jump rings in assorted sizes. You are getting a range. 9mm, they are 9. Now, we do need to talk about sizes of jump rings. We do need to talk about the jump rings in terms of the sizing. 9mm, 7mm and 6mm we're offering you here. We've got pink, green, silver, royal blue and your plain aluminium for $9.99. They're gone. I haven't even got them out of the bag. But I haven't got them out
Have to take them out of the bag, won't you?
Claire says she wished she hadn't done the photograph now.
No, because if you did it, that people rang up, they just thought it was so stunning. That's why, Claire.
She says she's going to show it again just to get the most out of it.
You do that.
I don't blame you,
We'll get more in, don't worry, so it will be worth it. It will be worth it. So here's all your different colours.
Oh my goodness me, look at them all.
You've got the blue, I'll just get a couple out. You've got the matte silver. Okay, I shall put these back, I promise, in the right bag. You've got the lovely purpley colour. You've got the pinks. Right. And the greens.
And we need to talk about the size gauge, don't we? Because
you do.
these are different sizes. It's not, now, I will say to you, this bumper pack is sold out. But I do have, look, don't worry. Look, I've got more. I got more to bring. So don't panic, everybody who's going, there's not enough. Okay, I have got more to come. I have got more to offer you. Okay, but we do need to talk about the gauges, Debbie, please.
When you will get these home,
yes,
you will see on the outside of your packets, it will give you the sizes. Now the sizes here,
that's it.
It says 4.1. So 4mm inside diameter with a 1mm wire.
So, say it again. The 4.1
is 4mm internal diameter.
And with jump rings, it's always internal, isn't it?
Always internal. With chainmail jump rings, yes. It is very, very important to buy them a specific way. There is nothing more confusing than a chainmail book, because you have the American gauge, the European gauge, and then you have the aspect ratio. When I first started buying jump rings, I was just, what on earth do I do?
Yes.
For those of you who have just started, who don't understand buying wire, don't even look at the aspect ratio at the moment. It's something that, as you get into chainmail, is very useful and something you really need to learn. But at the moment, you need to know, if I have a design that I have to get 4 rings through the hole of another jump ring to make that design, and I have a 4mm hole, and the wire is 1mm, I can make that design.
Makes sense.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Now you'll still have the gaps around the edges because wire is round, so actually a 3.5 will just do it, but very, very tight, but you obviously can't do it with a 2mm because you just can't get 4mm through it.
Yeah.
So just think that's
really... So you're basically saying, well, the gauge is 1 mil, so basically you need to think about it. If you've got if you're going to put 4 links into a one, you have to have at least 4 mil to be able to fit it into the. It makes sense, kind of, doesn't it?
Yeah,
because you can't fit.
I have got a form here which I will show you for those who want to go a bit more advanced, and this is how to understand the aspect ratio. The aspect ratio.
Just take that away from your mind.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's okay. Is the internal diameter. Okay. Divided by the width of the wire gives you the aspect ratio. Now, the aspect ratio on every design, if you see in the book, you see aspect ratio. If you've got a design that you need aspect ratio of 4, then you can find out, well, if I want to do a bracelet with a thicker wire, but I want still aspect ratio, what design can I do? It's very difficult. If you come on the course, I will explain this inside out to you. Okay. And I'll try and put something on Facebook to explain it in English, because in some of the books it is so difficult to understand. But it's a good way to learn, actually. It's a good thing to learn if you're going to be doing chainmail.
Okay.
But also have some charts which I'll put on Facebook, which may already be on there, actually, which gives you what link is the best size to use for each.
And I'll let you talk about. Yeah, I'll let you talk through that, actually, if you don't mind.
This shows you what gauge you should use for the 3 or 4 most popular links: box, Byzantine, feasible knot, and then just making your normal chain, the 2-in-1 and 2-in-2.
And these are variant types of the chainmail. Those are names.
Yeah. The box is the one I'm going to show you, which is the one that you're wearing.
Okay, so that's
the ones in the red are the ones that are the most popular. You can go into the black, but the ones in the red on the charts.
On the chart
are the most popular.
Okay.
Those are the ones that the manufacturers recommend give you a tight, nice weave when you do your bracelets.
Okay.
All right, and I'll pop this onto the Facebook page.
Thank you.
All right.
Don't forget DVD. You've got the DVD. Yes. That'll step by step take you through everything. It's less than a £5, and it's Debbie leading you through chainmail. So if you want that, you've got to go on our website, add it to your order, speak to our call centre. Our call centre staff can add this to your order. XVMP20 is the code for that DVD. The early bird that we did come with that DVD. Let's not forget there, right? That DVD came with it, and it came with the rose gold jump rings as well. So that for itself, for less than £11. It's £10.95. That was an incredible deal. Now the jump rings alone are £9.95 because they're the sterling silver jump rings. So if you want to get a great deal, that was our early bird offer, almost just to set the stall out of our Sunday show. £9.95 for the jump rings alone, £1 for the chainmail DVD.
I know.
£1 for Debbie's experience. All the time, all of her skills, £1. Well, you know what? There you go. Next offer that I have for you. Next offer I have for you. Now again, look at the ball. Look at the ball, and you're going to get them all for one price tag. Okay, you're getting 400 in this bundle, and it's a combination of your pinks, purples, and your silver colours as well. So you've got them all. 400, you're going to get your purple, pink, and your silver. Let me give you the sizes. 7mm in the bright silver coloured anodized aluminium sock cut jump rings. You've got then your variant 7mm, 4mm, and your 9mm as well. All those together. Wow. Wow. And thrice. Wow. £8.95. £8.95. I've got lots of people on the lines. Let's get started. Let's get started. Now, you might be hearing an engaged tone right now, so if you're hearing an engaged tone, please just be patient with us. We will process your call as fast as we can. Once you hear us answering saying hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker, if you don't hear that and you hear the beep, 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 that's your engaged tone, hang up and dial again. It's all gone. I promise you we had quantity. I promise we haven't put to air.
No, we had hundreds.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, we did.
We really genuinely did.
But they're very quick to deliver, so we'll get some more in. I'll have a with Hannah. I shall show you how to make the bracelet that you're wearing. Do
you want me to take it off so that you can get a close-up? Would that be helpful?
If anyone here does a feasible knot, a Byzantine weave, you'll know that you use 6 links, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute.
Okay.
With this one you use 2, so there's a box. I call this a half Byzantine. It's actually called a box weave, but I call it half Byzantine. You'll see why in a minute.
Okay.
Right, I have got these lovely large rings to show you because it's a lot easier to show you in this size.
Yep.
I've got 2 rings, and I've placed another 2 through and another 2 through. Right?
So, 2 on 2 on 2.
You've got 3 lots of 2.
Yeah.
And I've put a piece of wire through, and I'd always put a piece of wire through your first 2 rings. That becomes your extra hand, okay, to hold on to.
Right.
Hold your first ring between your thumb and your forefinger.
Yeah.
And let the top 2 drop. Right?
Yeah.
The middle 2, what I normally do is on the course, actually I'll recap a minute. I call the rings 1, 2, 3. First ring, second ring, third rings. So you hold the first rings, let the third ones drop, and the second ones open. All right? Then I usually use a cocktail stick or the reamer, and I push that through the 2 rings that you let drop first of all. Okay? There. You push through and you pull to the top. Okay, shall I do that again?
Yes, please.
So you hold the first 2 rings, you let the first 2 drop.
Yeah.
You part the second, and you push your cocktail stick or your reamer through the 2 that folded back.
Oh,
okay.
Man, I just suddenly realised that's really, really simple.
It is really simple. And then you get your next ring, and if you push a cocktail stick through there, it actually holds it open. You get your next ring and you push it through one. Obviously it's easier because you won't have plastic rings like I've got.
Debbie's just using shower curtain rings just so, because obviously for larger demonstration purposes, it's much clearer rather than, you know, to get really close, so we appreciate it.
So you put a ring through the middle.
Okay.
Okay. Then you take a second ring and you push that through the same 2. You've now done the Byzantine weave.
That's it?
That's it. You just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it.
But how do you repeat it?
Right. You repeat, well, this is what I'm going to say. When you do the Byzantine weave, you do one set.
Yeah.
Let me show you. You put 1 set of rings, 2 sets of rings, 3 sets of rings, okay? And you repeat what I've just done. Hold the bottom, let the top 2 flop, open and pull. And there you have your full Byzantine. Now, we're not doing a Byzantine, we're doing a box weave. I call it a half Byzantine because rather than putting 6 on, because you've got your first 2 went through the flopped rings. Your second lot of rings go through there, and normally with Byzantine you put the 3rd set of rings.
Yeah.
With the box weave you don't. You do exactly the same weave, but you only have 2 sets of rings. So you then turn it towards you, hold the bottom ring, let those open, turn it again, let them flop open, and the ring then goes through there. All right?
Yeah.
So if I put a ring through there, it's a bit more difficult with shower rings than jump rings, but there we go. I'll just put one through at the moment. But there is your weave. And you can see that is different, only slightly, to a Byzantine weave. So that's all it is. It's half a Byzantine, I call it, because you don't put the extra 2 rings on. And that is how to do a box weave, and you just repeat it, and you repeat it, and you repeat it. With a Byzantine bracelet, you probably need about 150. Box weave, you'll need 200 to do a bracelet, because they're so tightly knit.
Debbie,
together.
I officially classify you as a Jewellery Maker genius.
Not at all. But with the Byzantine weave, you can do so many different things.
Before you start talking about that, I need to do another deal.
You carry on.
I need to get another deal. If you get that, that'd be great. Okay, I've got another deal for you. This time we're going for reds, greens, blues and golds. So all of your colours, reds, blues, greens and golds. These are your anodized aluminium saw-cut jump rings, 9, 7 and 6 mil. So 9, 7 and 6 mil variants. You've got 2 of the 9 mil, which is your red and your green. Then you've got your 7 mil gold, and then you've got your 6 mil in your royal blue. All of these coming, that looks gorgeous. Oh, Claire, didn't she do well? Didn't she do well? You're getting here another round of applause for Claire, exactly. 400 of your multicoloured jump rings. These are saw cut, and that's really important with saw because it just gives it an extra professional finish.
It does, it does. With saw cut, when they're saw cut, it means the saw has gone through, clean cut, either side is going to be a clean straight cut, and they just click back together.
That's what you want. If you want to join us, it's £8.95. 400 jump rings. And what did you say you needed? 200 for a box weave. So you could make 2 bracelets.
That Helms weave, the red and gold, that takes about 70. I would say 60 or 70.
Really?
Not very many at all, because it's see, the weave is a lot wider.
Yes. So you actually could make 4 bracelets.
Yeah.
It's gone.
And make the rings and what have you as well.
It's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Everybody was waiting, everybody was prepared, but I don't think even we can have enough stuff. We would probably have to fill our whole warehouse just full of jump rings to be able to fill everybody's requirements of this one. Next up, I have got for you, oh, look at the, I'm going to show you the actual resulting jewellery. So pretty, so pretty. What weave's that then?
That's a 3-in-1 weave. That's quite difficult to start off with. Once you get it going, it's quite easy to do. Don't be daunted by these weaves. Just have a play with them at home.
So you're going to get on this next offer. This is your black and your pink. So you're going to get the pink, and you're going to, which is an amazing combination, isn't it? It is. So you're going to get a range from 7, 9 and 6. So you've got 7 mil in your pink, and these are then 9 and 6 mil in your black. These are all anodized aluminium. Now, a repeat from what Debbie was talking about earlier on, these are all coloured jump rings, and the reason that it's taken us so long to get hold of them, the reason that we've held off, is because what we were trying to find, which we hadn't found until now, is a supplier that actually gave us the quality of ensuring the colour remained, because that's what you want from jump rings. If you're going to get colour, you don't want it to scratch off in a second. If you're working with it, you don't then want it to be half black and half actually aluminium in the base. You want to have that coating to quality, and that's what we've waited for and searched high and low for. You know, there are many things that we are learning along our road here at Jewellery Maker, but I have to say, one of the things that we learned from a very beginning is only put something to wear if you believe in the quality. Otherwise, you're going to lose your reputation. And you know, our sister channel is the longest running jewellery channel for a reason, because we put our name to something that we believe in. And that's exactly what we've got to do with our products here at Jewellery Maker. So as I say, just to let you know, these are quality, and we're putting our name to them because we genuinely do believe this is the best that we can get hold of on the market right now.
Black wire is sorry, interrupting.
No, you're quite right.
Black wire is notorious for the colour coming off. Black and navy blue And the black bracelet I've made, I can guarantee that there's nothing off that. And that took me a while to make. And I was opening and closing and opening and closing. That has been really good, actually. I've been really impressed with the black and the navy blue.
Yeah, because the darker the colour, the more likely is that they're going to lose that.
I've been really impressed with that.
Right then. Is this the last one?
Wow.
Is this the last one? Oh my goodness me.
And the sizes I've given you will give you an option to do the various bracelets and designs, flower designs and what have you, so you'll be able to do them. I love this one.
This is great. Red, gold and black. Red, gold and black. The sizes are 7mm, 5mm and 5mm. So 7 in the red and then 2 of your 5mm in the black and the gold. And you've used the black and the smaller in this beautiful neckline piece, because I think often is the thing, you think of chainmail and you often go bracelet and like thick chain neckline, but actually here you've created this almost cascade diamond.
Yeah, you can do some beautiful bezels in chainmail to go round cabochons and things like that, or just squares and cubes, like sugar cubes almost in chainmail. There's so many things you can do with chainmail, and let's face it, chainmail is just a chain. Just make chain with it if you want to.
Yes.
Just make coloured chain.
Yes.
I mean, the purple necklace there, it isn't really chainmail, but I've just linked loads and loads and loads and loads of the purple links onto that necklace. For those of you who don't really want to go down the avenue of doing a design, you know, putting lots and lots of designs, but that is so easy to do.
That's just multi-links,
just multi-links. But it looks really, really pretty.
It has all gone. I need to ask for those people who are now on the phone lines who haven't been answered, please can I get you to put the phone down, because you have not been successful. I may as well be straight with you. I've got a lot of people who are just holding and holding and holding. They have now been allocated. Everything's all gone. It's just how it's, you know, I promise you, and we'll have a lot of people go, oh, they didn't have enough stock in. I promise you, right, we had a serious amount. We didn't have just a handful. We had hundreds and hundreds to allocate, and hundreds have gone. Okay, it's just how it is. We understand that everybody still, those of you who've missed out will be disappointed with us, but we also understand, you've got to know that, but for us to launch something with a serious big quantity and it's still to disappear, we acknowledge the fact we want more and we'll get more in. It is a, you know, we should get quite a fast turnaround on those, but once, you know.
But we have recently done the coil pliers, so you can make your own jump rings if you want to.
Yeah.
And in the kit with the anodized aluminium, you've got the saw. So you can make your own jump rings. It's just nice to have them made, isn't it?
It's
open the packet and think,
especially at prices like that.
Oh yes, have them beautifully cut. Yes, I know.
For prices like that,
but you could if you wanted.
It's crazy though, isn't it? Please put the phone down. I repeat, you have not been successful. If you've got a phone in your hand, we've still got lots of people just saying, but I'll try anyway. Fair dues to you, but I will say to you, you haven't been successful. They've definitely all gone. Phone down. If you are interested in joining us, and in particular joining Debbie on our chainmail course, it will take you step by step through this incredibly rewarding technique. I think once you've got something like chainmail behind you in terms of technique, the world is your oyster for top quality, saleable jewellery. And that's something that I think when I look at jewellery like this, I go, that's money-making jewellery. And that's quality money-making jewellery. So if you want to join us on the workshop, Debbie's got one running. Is it every month?
I've got one on the 12th of March, which is my birthday, so I have a birthday cake as well.
Hey!
So, yes, do the chainmail course, I think, on my birthday on the 12th.
Perfect.
Next week.
Let's tell you more about it. We've got that at VT now.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Debbie Bulford for a fun and relaxing day discovering the addictive appeal of chainmail. This workshop is ideal for beginners and will introduce the fundamentals of this art form. You will be guided through a range of beginners' weaves and learn how to create your own Byzantine bracelet and earring set. The full course includes a pack of 200 jump rings, a toggle clasp, a pair of shepherd hook earrings, the chainmail tutorial DVD, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our gem museum. All this for just $74.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
So for those of you who do want to make your own jump rings, Debbie's just highlighted the fact that, you know, it is very easy to make jump rings these days because we've got the tools for you. We have got for you wire and the gizmo, so you can coil your own wire, and then within the next offer I have got the saw and the blades coming, and I'm sure you'll perhaps have seen recently we've got some jump ring pliers as well. So those are all available here at Jewellery Maker to make you, you know, give you the chance to actually own your own jump rings, make your own jump rings. And I mean, I know that we make our jump rings like that we've just done very affordable. I appreciate that. But if you want to make it even more affordable, and I will say make your own jump rings somewhere along the lines, you will get much more cost-effective value out of it somewhere along the lines. How about doing it this way? You've got your 0.8mm gauge of your antique bronze. I just noticed it's antique bronze. It's 0.8mm gauge. Everybody wants antique bronze. Antique bronze jump rings. Oh, yes, please.
Can I give you that a minute?
Yes, please. And that. Look, look, look. That is both the blue and the antique bronze. So this is what you could be creating for yourself. That is just gorgeous, isn't it? Antique bronze and royal blue together. That is, you know what I've just said about sellable jewellery? That is the kind of jewellery I would be buying, no hesitation. So you've got there these fantastic detail. You've got your wire, so you're going to get 100 metres of each. Imagine how many jump rings you can get from 100 metres of wire. And you're also going to get the gizmo, which is the coiling tool, which then gives you the coils. It's the best way to describe it. Makes the coils to then create the jump rings. We will give you the saw shortly, and you can also access from us the pliers which hold the coil to then cut the jump rings as well. So we do it all. If you want to make your own jump rings, you can do that today as well. So you're going to get 2 lots of wire. Can I just reiterate that we cannot get enough of this antique bronze in? We just cannot get enough of it, and yet we've got it for you today. Your antique bronze and your blue. You can see the resulting jewellery that Debbie's created, and you get the gizmo all for one price tag. One price tag only. If you want to join us, absolutely amazing. You have got here 0.8, I beg your pardon, I said 0.8, both of them 0.8. 0.8 in the antique bronze, 0.6 in the blue, and yours for the taking. Well, shouldn't be that, I mean, shouldn't be the, I'm sure that the wire alone is 24 something each, isn't it? Yep, I thought as much. Kim, my producer's just said, well, the antique bronze is 24 and the blue is £20, 19.95, £20. The gizmo's what, £6, £7, something like that? So really, you should be paying over £50 for this bundle. You should be paying over 50. How about this for a deal? We're going from 50 past 40, past 30, and straight to £29.95. Effectively, we are just slicing a huge portion of the price off. I mean, literally taking a price and dropping it. That is a deal. That is an opportunity. £29.95. What an offer. It's the Go Gizmo bundle where you're getting 0.8mm. I mean, we know that the 0.8mm wire, I genuinely, I'll tell you, we cannot get enough of it in our vault. It walks into our vault and walks straight back out again. So you've got your antique bronze in the 0.8, and you've got the 0.6mm as well in the blue, plus you've got the gizmo all together for £29.95. Now then, if you've got all that, and perhaps you've got those amazing anodized jump rings today, well, how about we extend your creativity from your jump rings into the most exquisite jewellery. If you haven't seen this jewellery before, if you haven't been exposed to anodized aluminium, your world is about to be rocked, because this is extraordinary. This really does create some of the most exciting jewellery that we have had to air on 2013 here at Jewellery Maker, and I have no bones about it. Once more, quantity will not be enough, and we have made an effort to make sure that we got a decent quantity on this one, but again, I'll tell you, it's not going to be enough. I need to show you the jewellery that you can create from this. Before I show you the ingredients, look at the resulting jewellery. You could be creating these incredible pieces. Look at the quality of the craftsmanship that you can, and you might be looking at this going, oh, I couldn't do that, surely I could do it. You really can. You do not need to be a silversmith, you don't need to have, you don't need to have masks. And look at those bangles. Look at that quality. It's the first time I've ever seen us be able to put to air anything like that quality of jewellery in terms of its...
You've seen it close up.
It's amazing.
It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
And I love the lightness of it.
Absolutely fabulous. I'm just in love with it. I think it's fabulous. And Cherry has done such a good job sourcing all this and putting it all together and making the jewellery. It's just
really
brilliant.
Has. She really has.
Really brilliant.
Okay, for those of you who want to get involved in this, I'll say now, in terms of quantity, unlike with the jump rings, I know that we need more in stock of this for us to really do a proper launch on it. This is what I'd call maybe a soft launch, where we're giving it a taster, we're giving you a tester. We won't have enough to go. I've already got 50 people on the lines. I wish I had more, but I don't. If you want to join me, now is the time to do so. Now, the first part of this package is basically what I would classify as the ingredients, okay? Not the tools that you'll need to actually bring it all together, but these are the ingredients. And the ingredients comprise of your 6-pack of satin unsealed aluminium pre-cut shapes. Then you've also got your green, purple, red, and blue dye. You have got A5 size satin unsealed aluminium sheet, plus you've also got your pair of rubber gloves. Now, the rubber gloves are very important because do not touch. It's not about protecting you, it's about protecting what you're using. You need to use your rubber gloves always when you're creating your anodized aluminium, because you need to protect the aluminium from your palm textures, i.e. we've got obviously like things like hand cream or any kind of, you might have washed your hands with some soap. If you put that to the aluminium, it absorbs it and then it doesn't work out as nicely as you want it. Wear your gloves, and that's how you protect the aluminium. As I say, it's got nothing to do with about protecting your hands, right? So it's quite good to make sure that you wear those gloves. Now, you are getting, and I'll just throw them in because, as I say, I don't want to touch them out because they're in the packaging. You are going to get strips. You are going to get A5 size. You are also going to get pre-cut sizes as well. Can I just say that I literally have probably got something like 10 left to go. I think I've only got 10 to go. I've only got 10 left to allocate. Now, all of these shapes are already pre-cut for you. Now, what we'll do next is then give you things like a hole punch, right? So within this, obviously not a standard hole punch, a metal punch, so that you can create pendants, or you can create, where, you maybe put a hole here so you can do a nice pendant, or, okay, this is gonna be a goner. This is gonna be a goner.
Sherry said to me the other day, I'm in love with my hole punch. And I said, I beg your pardon. So it's the best tool, she said, I've ever used. She said it's absolutely fabulous, so I think she likes it a bit.
I'm in love with my hole punch. That's a bit worrying, isn't it? That's a bit worrying.
It was very good. Very good.
So you are getting here. Now, if you want to know all about anodized aluminium, we do have a course coming up with the lovely Cherry. We also have a DVD that we're looking to launch shortly. And on top of that, you can watch Cherry taking you through the techniques on one of our masterclass shows and introduction classes that we have running during the day. So just keep an eye out. There is instructions that come with, of course, with things like this. So please do know it's a very exciting offer, an exciting offer. This is your anodized aluminium start kit. Your price tag for these are the ingredients. These are the ingredients, and your price tag is $54.95. Now, we launched it yesterday. This is literally like kind of almost like the final offerings, the final remainder that we have left in stock for now. But we did do a little launch earlier on yesterday, and I know that a lot of people got very excited by the creations. Take a look at the jewellery that you could be creating. There's your aluminium, that's the ingredients, that's there. You can see the actual how the hole punches. You can imagine using some of those coloured jump rings alongside there as well. It's going to look fantastic, isn't it? Now those are the ingredients, but you also need the tools, because there's no point in having one without the other really, and that's what we need to do now. So let's do the tools. Can't even move it, it's that heavy. And don't forget, one postage and packing for the whole day, and that's £2.95, whatever the weight of the parcel. Now, this parcel is a big one. This parcel is seriously big. It's going to be gone in seconds, I'll say that without any doubt. You are getting 12 pieces of the needle file set. You also got your double metal punch. That's that hole punch that we've just been talking about. I'll hold it up now so you can see it. So there's your hole punch. You're also getting German style saw frame, of course. It's the 3-inch 8mm saw frame. You're also getting metal wire shears. Those shears are essential to cut straight through with beautiful straight and smooth lines. So you've got those tools. These are your metal and wire shear stainless steel. You're also getting your bench pin combination anvil. So you're actually going to get an anvil so that you can hold the metal in place and keep it very, very safe, and you can then create nice curved edges. Great for hammering wire as well. So if I just hold it like that, as it's actually going to go on to the desk, then you've got that metal surface, which is nice and strong. So for anybody who wants to hammer their metal, etc., you can do that against that anvil base. It comes with a bigger chuck as well, so that it extends the base of the anvil itself. So that all comes. Plus, you're also going to get the final thing, your Hercules one white label saw blade. Now it would be very, very pointless for us to put to the saw without the saw blade, so you're going to get it all here. You've got it all for one price tag. It is your anodized aluminium starter toolkit for oh, come on, price, can we do it? I don't know whether we can do the. Let's do it. $49.95. Now don't forget, all of these tools, I can say to you now, are available for less than £50 as a one-off opportunity to get you started. So this is your starter toolkit. Everything you need to get started. So you have here a fantastic combination. We've done the ingredients, we're now doing the tools. Like, there is no point in having the ingredients if you don't have the tools. There's no point in having the tools if you don't have the ingredients. If you're going to get it today, because I don't know when we'll next get it in. I can't give you that, but all I can say is that already we have got to say it looks like this is going to be a sellout deal. $49.95. Now the final part that I want to offer, so heavy. The final part I want to offer is the pens. Now the pens are all about adding detail, and you might have seen with some of the pictures that we did, some of them have got these beautiful scriptures on, some of them have got some nice like writing or those kind of things, plus then your shapes like the butterfly shapes. How you achieve that is with these pens. Now these are twin-ended pens, and they are pretty much designed for graphic artists. And as you can see there, you're getting your thick end, and you're also getting your thin end as well. And these are designed for the purpose in which they are to be used, and they are variant colours. You've got your blue, you've got red, you've got your blender, which just gives that nice subtlety to your creation, your black, and you've also got your yellow. So bring those together in the pen blender combination. All yours, again, it's your starter bundle of pens. This is just the beginning, and all yours for one price tag. All for $17.95. $17.95. So if you got, of course, the anodized aluminium jump rings, now you've got your anodized aluminium starter kit with all of the ingredients. Oh my goodness me, that wall of fame, that is going to be one heck of a wall of fame in the next couple of weeks, isn't it? Oh my goodness me. We are transforming jewellery making from very, very limited to huge opportunities. Take a look again at the quality of the jewellery that you could be creating with these fantastic pens. Bit of detail that you can add, you know, those lovely butterflies or as I say, perhaps the scripts, little like detail like that. All of this for $17.95. An incredible deal, a fantastic opportunity. $17.95, a fantastic opportunity. Congratulations if you got that one. Look at that. I mean, look at the beautiful detail. And if you're somebody who perhaps goes, oh, but I'm not very artistic. You see, the thing is that you don't need to, because you can use molds and you can use what they're called. What's those things called? Stencils, that's the word. Thank you, Debbie. You can use stencils. So literally, you can create your own jewellery, but if you're not naturally artistic within your designs, then you can inspire you with just simple designs like you're seeing here. $17.95 is all you pay for the final part of your anodized aluminium creations, and that's the pens. We have got presenters pick. Yes, it's me. It's the Vix picks coming your way. Take a look at what I have to offer. It's a big box with lots of opportunity, including sterling silver findings, sterling silver wire, gemstones, toolkit, beading pack, and the tool and the tray, all together for one price tag. Should be over £80 pricing, but I tell you now, nowhere near the price you're going to pay. It's my Vix picks, and it's coming your way straight after this break, where we tell you a little bit more about a very exciting week that we're going to start tomorrow, Monday morning. Join us. It's a fashion week. Oh yeah, let's feel it.
Join Jewellery Maker from the 4th to the 8th of March for our Fashion Week. Every day we will focus on different styles and trends. On Monday, young and funky. Tuesday, high fashion. Wednesday, bridal boutique. Thursday, men's fashion. And Friday, masquerade ball. Make sure you tune in. The Fashion Week on Jewellery Maker.
To celebrate National Craft Month, tune into Jewellery Maker every day for some fantastic deals throughout March.
So, Charlie, I'm going to try and guess who your mum is, okay?
Okay, great.
Right. Is it mystery mum number 1? No? No, okay. Mystery mum number 2? I'm Debbie Borford. Oh, Debbie Borford. Is it mystery mum number 3? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. Is it mystery mum number 4? Yes, it is.
Join us on Mother's Day to find out who our mothers really are.
I don't even know if anybody's been talking to me in the last 30 seconds, because I was watching that Mother's Day promo. That's hilarious. That is brilliant. And apparently, I think on Mother's Day itself, which is a week today, I think I'm right, a week today, you're going to see photographs of all the crew and all the presenters' mums, and then you have to guess whose mum's who. How good's that? That's going to be brilliant, isn't it? I know, it's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. So that's Mother's Day. That's a week today with the gorgeous Carol, and Charlie's going to join you as well. So there's going to be a great day. Now then, coming your way, one of the most ridiculously beautiful kits. Am I allowed to say? I think that I know Mark last week. He said that he had the best kit of the year so far. I think I'm about to trounce on that one. I think this is the best kit of the year so far. I don't exaggerate. There's no point in doing that. This is awesome. It's got druzy. It has got gold thread, it's got cord, it's got double strands of your fluorite, it's got featured drops, it's got abalone, you've got it all. Look at this kit, and then I'm going to tell you now, less than £30. Less than £30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands. 7 strands of gemstones, and the rest for less than £30. It's absolutely extraordinary, truly extraordinary. Also coming your way later on, let's see if I can get the... take a look at this. A breathtaking shimmer quality, dancing in the light potential that you have from this chalcedony. A lovely feature strand. I mean, a very popular gemstone anyway. Chalcedony has got this lovely, like, misty feel about it. But here we are offering you these glorious, much more mysterious, thanks to the coating detail. Luscious look. That's coming your way, but not just yet. Coated chalcedony also coming your way. How about these? How about these? 3 strands of apatite. Strands of distinction, top grade. They are breathtaking. They really are breathtaking. Neon qualities you've got there, almost a quality that I'd say is as close to Russian apatite than Russian apatite is. It's that good. An amazing look. Fantastic opportunity. Congratulations. If you are watching today because you've chosen the right day to watch, so I've got some big deals to look forward to on those offers. But talking about big deal, presenter's pick, I call it Vic's Picks. Oh yeah, because I can. We have got Vic's Picks offer right now. The biggest thing you've got to know is the price that has been agreed. That before we came to air, the price that was agreed between myself and Kim was based on me thinking that the value we're getting here was about £65. So the price that Kim said we could do, I was like, oh, that'd be brilliant, okay? Not £65 value. Now I'm sitting here on the hot seat. Kim actually turns around and goes, Vic, where did you get 65? £85 worth of opportunity here. Now that's £85 worth, not price comparisons on other websites. That's not me asking you to go and find the prices of strands and wire and silver and things like that elsewhere. That's £85 on our website. That's the price you should be paying on this. Now I agreed with Kim to a certain price tag, thinking that this was all £65 worth of value, but no, £85. Now you have got, and I'm looking at my graphics right now, I've got 3 pages of opportunity here. 3 pages, and that's small writing, and it's literally masses, where Claire has had to set up lots and lots of jump rings to take pictures of. Tom's had to do lots and lots of typing to tell me all of the information. Kim has been making everybody work very, very hard today. My producer, she's been cracking the whip, I tell you. Oh, look at that face, Tom. Oh, boo. Hard work. Right. You have got here. I'm going to start with the gemstones because that's what my graphics say, so it's easier for me to go with what the graphics, otherwise I'm going to get lost. First of all, and this is the ultimate bargain jewellery pack. Now, this could be for those of you who are getting started into jewellery making. This could be a really nice way to Mother's Day. I mean, of course, Mother's Day a week away, so this will be with you by Mother's Day. So a nice way to present somebody the chance to be able to create their own jewellery, rather than just present a piece of jewellery that, you know, that can be worn, but, you know, has perhaps little emotional connection other than it was bought by somebody special to. Why not let them make their own jewellery? Mother's Day, why not give your mum the chance to create their own feature piece of jewellery? Give them the chance to inspire themselves, and this could be the way to do it. Or alternatively, inspire yourself if you're a brand new watcher to Jewellery Maker and you fancy treating yourself to a whole new topic, or a whole new technique, or a whole new adventure into something that perhaps you've never thought of before. This is the way we do it. Bargain bumper pack. You have got a combination of black agate twisted drops, black rutile quartz faceted rectangles, floral plint blue and white shell ovals, sodalite rounds 8mm, unikite faceted rounds 10mm, and ruby zoisite in your 8mm. You are then going to get, so that's your gemstones, and you know I don't have time to be able to talk about all of these individually because I've got so much more to talk about. I've got another 2.5 pages to tell you about. So there's your gemstones, 6 feature strands of genuine gemstones. Then on top of that you have your thread. I mean, you've got such an amazing threading pack here because you've got to have all of these lovely details for your jewellery making, including cord, including threads, including ribbon. You're also going to get your cord endings. You're going to get memory wire as well. Now, for those of you who really want to get a saleable piece of jewellery, well, I tell you what, can't get much more simple than restranding gemstones onto a memory wire, and that is some seriously good-looking jewellery you're creating. So there's your memory, 14 coils. You're making yourself, what, at least 3, 4, 5 pieces of jewellery from just that coil. So all of this, as I say, with your beading ribbon, your threads and your cords, and your presentation bags, all of those, plus page 2 now. I think we're on to page 2. Page 2 is your toolkit. Is it a toolkit? Here we are, that's page 2. You've got it. Page 2 is round nose pliers, wire cutters, flat nose pliers, storage tub, tweezers, a scoop, snippers, reamer, and the presentation pouch. That's your toolkit. This is everything you need within one toolkit to get started, and more, and more. Plus, you're also going to get your tray. Now, this necklace making tray is not just for necklaces, actually, although that's what we classify it as. It's not just for necklaces. It gives you all lengths, so you could make bracelets and other length jewelry. It's just that this works how you can create your own drop design necklaces to get the right length, because of course in the jewelry industry there are standards of different neckline pieces. The 15-inch drop necklaces, the princess drop, etc., down to the opera neck style, which is much more of an extended drop. So that gives you all of the lengths for the variant neckline pieces that you can create. Really nice way to keep everything compartmentalized and keeps you organized. So that comes as part of this bundle. That is just page 2. I still have page 3 to go to. Whew. Page 3 are your findings. And if I'm going to put my name to it, I'm going to put my name to sterling silver. You are going to get your sterling silver pack. You've got eye pins, jump rings, you have got head pins and shepherd hooks, crimp beads, all bull ring clasp and jump rings, all in sterling silver. Sterling silver, over 40 pieces of sterling silver. Should we stop there? Yes. Do we stop there? No. We're also giving you 2 meters of solid sterling silver wire. 2 meters of gold-plated solid sterling silver wire. Now the gauge of your wire, I do believe is 0.6, but I might be wrong. Guys, can we find out? Is it 0.6 mil gauge wire? But it's 2 meters guaranteed, that's for certain. But you are looking here. 0.4 mil gauge, I do beg your pardon. I do beg your pardon. 0.4 mil. Congratulations if you have a phone in your hand right now. You've made the right decision. You have made the right decision on this. An amazing deal to be had. All of this sterling silver wire, gold plated, yours for the taking. With the presentation box as well. You get the box as well. I love these boxes. I want one of these boxes. I know how I would use this box. I know how I'd store all of my little, you know, those bits and pieces that you have on your desk at home. Like all of the things that you don't know what to do with, but you can't chuck them out. I'd put them in that box. Frustrates the life out of me. And my husband just dumps things onto the surface. And I kind of want to go, oh, put them somewhere. But I don't know where the somewhere is. Yes, that would be my box of things. You have all of this. I've got 3 slides, 3 lots. That includes, can you remember the six gemstone strands that I started at the very beginning? I know, 6 gemstone strands, and that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Well, you've got your 6 gemstone strands, you've got all of your threadings packs, you've got your memory wire, you've got your solid sterling silver findings, you've got your toolkit, you've got your tray, you've got your solid sterling silver wire, you've got this amazing ultimate bargain jewellery making collection for one price tag. Now, the price tag, I believed for all of this, what Kim had said before we came to air was £65, which is why I was happy with the price that we were going to do. I was happy with a £20 saving. But actually, now I know, and now I find out, which makes much more sense, all of this would cost you, buying from our website right now, £85. £85. We are giving you a £40 discount. £40 disco. That's an expensive disco. £40 disco. I don't know what that means. Discount £45.95 for what should be costing you £85.95. You should be paying £85. We have saved you £40 in this mega ultimate bargain jewellery making collection. What an opportunity. If you haven't already got a stash, you buy this bundle and you have got yourself one heck of a stash. You are saving pretty much half price. £40 discount. £40 discount. It's a huge amount of money. It's a massive amount of money. Congratulations if you want to join us, 0800 644 655. Join us at www.jewellerymaker.com. Congratulations if you've got a phone in your hand right now. What an awesome deal this is. I mean, it really is about making a saving. It really is about buying in bulk. And we often say, just like the trade show, we'll always do you in larger quantities. We'll always do you a lower price because that's the whole point of trade show principles. That's what this feels like. It feels like it's got that trade show vibe about it. Big quantity, low price tag. £40 saving, huge discount. Get started. Great way to introduce perhaps on Mother's Day a brand new aspect of somebody's potential creativity. An awesome deal, a fantastic opportunity. They're going everywhere. There's so much to give back. Congratulations to you if you've got a phone in your hand there. Awesome deals to be had. All together for one price tag of just £45.95. Well then, and suddenly the desk is clear. I know, seamless, aren't we? Seamless. We have, apart from that noise and that lumping and bumping, not to worry. Oh, look, hang on, there's something left in that bag. We have, and as I say, I know Mark said when I was with him last week that he thought that he had the best kit of the year so far. I'm doing a top trump thing. I'm going, that's what I say to that. This is the best for me. This is the best. I cannot tell you how good this is. I do not believe we'll ever do a set of opportunities like this. This is less than £30. Now, Joe's joined us. Joe has joined us because Joe has created all of the jewellery for us for this fantastic kit. And I promise you, I know my kits. I know the pricing of our kits inside and out. If I can take a penny off, I'll take a penny off our kits to get the best value for you, because I think that's what our kits have got to do. They've got to be the best value for money. Otherwise, what's the point in us doing it? Because you can make your own bundles, you can make your own kits. So we've got to do something that you can't do for yourself. That's what our kit's principle is. This will happen once only. This will happen literally now. It's now or never. It's your theme for a dream, because every aspect of this feels like it's gone beyond anything we would normally do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands of gemstones, 7 strands. Now, I can pretty much guarantee I know who made this kit. I could pretty much, who made this up? I could pretty much guarantee who it is. Because it's the lady who does excess to the best. Linda! Yes, I'm going to be having a word with her when we go in that workshop. I know. Did she? I don't even need you to confirm it because I know that this is a Linda kit. Linda, our gorgeous in-house designer. There she is. Oh, she's giving us a wave. She's giving a wave. There she is. I knew it was you. I knew it was you. That's hilarious. The lady who does excess. And then does it ridiculous price. 7 strands, including aventurine, amazonite, agate, abalone, all together, plus, no, my goodness me, beautiful druzy. Look at these. They are so pretty. So pretty. Oh, hey. They glisten and shimmer. They're almost like the Emerald City, aren't they? Awesome, awesome deal. And if that wasn't enough, oh my goodness, you're getting 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strands. 7 strands of your gemstones. 3 of your druzy. Plus you've got all your beading thread, your elastic together. So that's 2 lots of elastic, the clear and the green. Also going to get 2 lots of cord. That is your waxed cord in your white and your green. And you're also going to get your cord endings. You're going to get 4 lots of those cord endings. Then you're going to get your presentation gift bags, 10 of those. Plus, do you see, I'm picking up the pace because I've got so much to fit in. You're also going to get monofilament and and you're also going to get your findings. That's 100 pieces of your gold-plated copper findings, 100 pieces. That includes, of course, the metre of chain. It includes the shepherd hooks, the chandeliers, the jump rings, the head pins, those beautiful decorative toggle clasps, boring clasps, crimp bead covers. All you need in your jewellery making from the very beginning is here. I mean, whether you want to explore macrame, whether you want to explore fantastic detail within finding the findings, beading threads, it's huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 strands of gemstones. What would you pay for 7 strands of gemstones, full stop? Just there. If we did a 7-strand offer, maybe even on the late show, you know we can do like big bulk offers, 7 strands, what would we do? What, it would be at least, what, £30 maybe? £30, £25 maybe, if you will look, 27 probably, if I'm thinking about it seriously. That's just for the strands. The druzy, you've got the findings, you've got the cord, you've got the elastic. The price you should be paying, if you were trying to make this together by yourself, is pretty much £50. It's just shy of £50. That's not me exaggerating, that's fact. Go to our website, do it for yourself. I think it's something like £48 something, closer to £50. But today, why I say this is one of the best kits of the year so far is because we go from closer to £50 to £26.95. Am I the only one who is just in awe of that price tag? I cannot believe that price tag. Kim, my producer, has literally just said, I need this kit. You've just priced this kit. You've just priced it so you can buy it. Is that essentially what you're just revealing to us? Pretty much, she says. She's not going to be shy of it. She's just priced it so she can buy it herself. £26.95. And it's the druzy as well. When you start to think about the druzy, you know, and on top of that, you've got on top of that your 7 strands of gem. That feels like it's almost like 2 kits in one. I need the microphone. I was like that. I'm going to talk to you and then I don't have anything to talk to you with.
Yeah, I mean, there was just that much in this kit to use. I mean, there's things for evening wear, for day wear, for beach wear. It's been fantastic to work with. I've really enjoyed it.
I'm in shock. I am genuinely in shock at that price tag, because you would look at this type of kit and you'd go, well, it's either 2 kits in one, therefore the price would be around about the £40–50 mark anyway, or it's one of our luxury kits, which should be £40–50 anyway. You know, every time I get to the price and I go, no, it's not £26.95.
Even with these drops, they're absolutely beautiful. The quality.
Oh,
of
they're
the different
stunning.
colours.
That piece of jewellery is absolutely superb.
And that was the first piece you made?
It was, yes. It was a bit of a shock coming in this morning saying, there you go, do this. And I better get something done pretty quick then.
And yet, sometimes, like, your initial impact, you know, like the first thing you create is often the most exciting, because it's that you know, sweets in a candy shop type of effect. Which one am I going to choose? Well, I'll eat the best first. And you've created this magnificent evening wear, I see, on that, you know, instant, like, detail, open neckline. And then you have, as you said, almost got that beach vibe about your jewellery as well here. That combination of colour.
With the shell as well, it picks up the greens and the purples in that really nicely.
And this is just a 2-strand weave?
2-strand weave with the shell in between to hold the piece together.
Did you use beading thread or monofilament on there? Can't see.
Beading thread.
Beading thread. That's just fantastic. Then you use the chain. Now, I asked Gem earlier on about our findings packs, because I think our findings packs are really extra special, because you get so much. And she agreed with me, thankfully. And actually now I'm going to turn to you, and hopefully you'll do the same. But it's okay if you don't. But I look at 100 findings in one pack and I go, that's huge amounts. But with this kit, you probably need it all.
Well, it gives you that versatility. You can have the long line necklaces, you can have your bracelets, you can have little dangles on the bracelets. So it gives you that choice, and you can pick and choose which styles and things that you want in your jewellery. So it gives you that variety.
That's a lovely piece as well, where you've got that movement with the gold against the green. And the interesting thing is that green's so spring, you know, and I think we've had a little bit of blue sky recently. I'm so just tempted fate that it's going to be grey for the rest of the week. But we have had that springtime vibe, that really the greens are going to give us that freshness.
That's right, yeah, and it's ideal for the springtime.
It's huge. I am so pleased to have had this kit myself. £26.95 for me to be able to offer so much. That's 7 strands of gemstones, including the abalone, the amazonite and the aventurine. Plus, of course, you've got the green druzy, which you didn't work with.
I haven't found that yet, so I'm going to have to dig that out the bag.
You didn't find it? Oh, see, now that's fine. That's the thing, with a pack like this, right at the very bottom, you've still got more to find. Yes. I'm expecting by the end of the show. No pressure, but you've only got 25 minutes. Right. I'm naughty like that. You're getting all of this. If you'd like to join us, now's the time to do so. £26.95 is all you pay. Hold those phone lines if you're there. It's a free phone number that you're dialing, 0800 644 655. Or you could join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com. I've still got tons to fit in, including those double lots of 3 strands of feature I can't wait for that. And I've also got the chalcedony. I've got lots of deals to fit in. Let's go to the Wall of Fame, and then we'll fit it all in before the end of the show.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43.
Well, we have lots to fit in, so let's say some hellos and some fantastic jewellery to introduce to you. 654, I'll say a big hello to, oh no, who is it? Have you given your name? I don't know whether I can find it.
Oh no, I don't think this is. B. Woodbury, it says on information. So pearls and silver. Thank you to my daughter, it says here. Thank you to my daughter Sam for the hand to display them on. Christmas present, she says. Loving all the beads and wire. My husband says I should have shares in Jewellery Maker. Right back at you. Didn't give you a name, but I think it might be somebody. B. Woodbury is perhaps who sent that one in. But so thank you very much for that. 653 is Penny. Hello, Penny. Using Sculpey clay and the gizmo to great effect on this one. Oh, I love those. That's Prince. Beautiful. Oh, I'm sure Debbie will approve of that one. I've got some more wire work coming at you now. 645 is Kathy in Coventry. Hope you're well today, Kathy. She said, this is my first go at a headband. The idea came to me when I couldn't sleep the other night. Well, I tell you what, you need more sleepless nights, Kathy, if this is your resulting jewellery. Congratulations. Sorry, I've not put that right way around at all. I was reading it. Take a look at it one more time. Oh, my goodness me, those are beautiful rosebuds. Rosebuds of wire. That's so pretty. Yeah, more sleepless... Not really, Kathy. I don't want you to have sleepless nights, but if you are, then that's great jewellery to result in, isn't it? 6... where there's a negative, there's got to be a positive, hasn't there? 647 is Michelle from Manchester. She said this is her wall of fame, and she is so proud of it. She made it with the antique bronze yummy wire, the light blue mother of pearl, and isn't that gorgeous? So happy with it, she says, and she can't wait to get started on some more pieces that she's ordered. That is fantastic. Huge congratulations, Michelle. Rightly so. Should be very, very proud of that gorgeous ring. Wouldn't mind that for myself. I'll commission one. 646 is Carol. Carol, there you go. She says a bracelet and earrings made from smoking quartz, sunstone and silver findings, all from Jewellery Maker. And you are 646. 646. When did I suddenly get so posh? 646. We still have just a handful left of our fantastic last kit. That's 7 strands of genuine gemstones, and obviously all the findings, and of course all of that detail with all of the additional bonuses. That was $26.95. We've been a bit busy, but we've still got plenty to go.
Yes.
I've still got lots and lots to fit in. But I want to just highlight your challenge, which we started right at the beginning, which felt like it feels like about 3 shows ago.
Really had a lot of time to do it, but anyway, I've done a little bit. I've done one set of jewellery at the end, using bronze, silver and gold. So you've got the bronze wire, silver chain and then gold earrings, because I think it goes with every single colour, I think
It's lush.
That's my sort of jewellery, I have to say. That is my... I love long lengths of chain and beads. I think that looks really
But when
nice.
you're tall, like you are, you really kind of have got that. It suits
I do like
your
that look.
Yeah, it does definitely suit your style. You can see here this gorgeous, and you're right with the colours of the cashmeres, of the labradorite, and then the chocolates of those barrels. Actually, the nice thing about it is that you can work with the silver, the bronze, and the gold. Yep. It has that versatility about it.
That's right.
Yeah, gorgeous look. So that's there, inspired by Debbie. So combination. It was. That's a nice one. You've got the name she's laughing at. The labradorite. That labradorite is a strand of distinction. Then on top of that, you also got those big barrels of those coffee agate. Stunning barrels. They are featured gemstones for your collection. I really will say you'll get so much work out of those. And finally, you also got your Botswana agate rondelles. Now, obviously, that wasn't the end of what we gave Debbie. We also gave her the mesh and the wire mesh beads. I do apologise. You're getting both the wire mesh beads in the gold and in the, I would call that more rose gold than I would copper. Much more rose goldy. And on top of that, you're also getting the little aluminium beads as well.
I didn't have those, but I'm not out of time anyway. I mean, I know I've only used one bead, but I like that, you see. I like just the one bead like that with a lot of chain. I think that looks really nice.
But the size of them, you kind of don't want to do too much because then it becomes overbearing.
I know.
And, whereas actually I think one becomes a nice fork point, like a lantern almost.
Yeah, absolutely, actually, yes. And I only put one on the bracelet as well because I found some of that rubber cording underneath. And they're ideal for making the rubber cording bracelets.
How you've done that. You've used the gemstones as stoppers.
Yeah, I couldn't find some thick gold wire, so I've had to use black. But if I had thick gold wire, I would have used that just to put through. But yes, because there's a huge hole.
Fabulous, fabulous. $22.95 for all of this fantastic challenge that we set, Debbie.
Really
Brilliant
lovely.
combination with the coffee agate, the labradorite, plus of course the Botswana agate, the wire mesh beads, and of course the aluminium beads. Altogether £22.95. I'm sure the price of it was something like, it was meant to be something ridiculous, like £40+, and we took it to 22, wasn't it? Yeah. Feels like so long ago. We've done so much.
I know it does.
But I've still got more to fit in. Yes, there's plenty more. Before the end of the show, I have still got to fit in our amazing coated chalcedony, which is one of our top draws of the moment in our vaults. Plus, I've got 2 lots of 3. Yeah, 2 lots of 3 strands of distinction. Now I'm going to start with the apatite, and I can almost hear a rejoicing across the nation when I'm saying I'm bringing these, because I showed them very beginning of the show, and I got so many text messages. I got people going, ooh, what are they? Ooh, you had them yesterday, but I didn't know you were going to have them today. Yes, I know. Rejoicing across the globe, because quite simply, we are bringing you 3 strands of feature gemstones. Now, not individual gemstones, but the same gem type. But this is what Mother Nature is all about. And this is why I really like this offer, is because it's showing you just how different Mother Nature can create one gemstone. Apatite is an umbrella for a family gemstone, and this is your range. You've got your neon turquoises, you have got your rich oceanics, and then you have got your emerald greens. All 3 strands are from the same gemstone. This is what, and the interesting thing is in my ear, my gorgeous director Tom has gone, but how are they so different? How can they be the same gemstone, but they're so different? The answer is this. Within the wonderful world of Mother Nature, is it already going? Okay, let me quickly explain and then we'll get straight to the price. Right. Within the wonderful world of nature, you've got the Earth's crust. Within the Earth's crust, you've got different crystal structures forming, all the time, forming. And as they're forming, different elements absorb, because of course Mother Nature doesn't create gemstones without other absorptions of other elements. You know, you can't stop iron, or you can't stop chromium, or you can't stop different elements absorbing inside what is going to form as apatite. As you get that absorption of external ingredients and elements, it transforms the colour of the gemstone. Then the other aspect of colour transformation is the heat temperature. The heat temperature of a gemstone within its crystal formation is probably one of the biggest influences on the colour that it finally brings out. These, I would suggest, are probably more exposed to different variants of heat than they are to the different elements of absorption. Why do I say that? Because in principle, you would get a change of total colour rather than a range of colour if you were getting different gemstone absorbed within it. So what I'm saying here is that these are... Pardon? I'm down to restricted stock already. Too busy talking. Let's get down to it. Sorry, I just wanted to explain what it was. I just want to explain why they're different. I'm sorry about that. Let's do it. You've got 3 strands, genuine gemstones, all part of the apatite family. As you can see here, totally different ranges, but similar in terms of their qualities. The beauty of them are majestic. Yours for the taking, 45 carats within this one strand. A strand of each one of these strands is a strand of distinction, and we've just taken them to £7.30 each. What is that about? £7.30 each. What a deal. What an opportunity. What is all that about? Oh my goodness me. Yours for the taking. Shades of Apatite. A huge gemstone collection opportunity where you have got your neons, you've got your rich, almost emerald greens, I'd say almost like Russian dioxide quality. Then you've got much more of the ocean blues as well. All in one 3-strand offer. £7.30 each. £7.30 for each strand of distinction. Now, you know, putting to wear anything like that on a normal day, it just wouldn't happen. You know, we'd be out of business, surely. We would be out of business. $21.95 for all 3 strands that we're offering you here. If you've got a phone in your hand, you need to keep it there. Congratulations, a phenomenal opportunity. If you're putting in your basket today, you must check out on these deals. You've got to check out. If you don't check out, you lose out. Now, I may as well tell you now, I may as well just give you the lowdown on this one. We've just gone for, I think it was £7.30 each strand, wasn't it? I'm about to take each one of these strands to less than £5 each. They are still strands of distinction. They are still quality gemstones to offer, but yet I'm now dropping the price even lower on this opportunity. Oh my goodness, less than £5 each. You have here a combination of your lemon citrine, your green amethyst, prasiolite, and your beer quartz. What an opportunity. Beer quartz, one of the biggest commercial gemstones within the jewelry industry, within the quartz family. Prasiolite, hugely sought after in the jewelry world. And on top of that, your lemon citrine, lemon quartz, absolutely enchanting. Look at the clarity. Clarity often reflects the quality of the gemstones, and you're certainly seeing that here. A brilliant offer, 75 carats. That means we are going to give you, and I've already said to you, less than £5. We do it. We do it. Less than £5 each. Strands of distinction for less than £5 each. $14.95 is all you pay. Go, go, go. It's a busy old day. If you find yourself on those lines, you've got to be patient with us. 100 instantly allocated on that. Now, that just goes to show how busy we are today. 100 instantly allocated. Not just goes to show how busy we are, but just goes to show how good the price is. Less than £5 each for these strands of distinction. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. It is a free phone number. If you find yourself holding on the lines, then you will have to be patient. We will process your call as fast as we can. You're just investing your time, not your money, with us on those phone lines. You can join us on the web at www.jewellerymaker.com, but please do check out your baskets today. There's been so many great deals. If you don't check them out, then you will lose out. $14.95 for your shades of quartz, where we're offering you lemon quartz, we're offering you prasiolite, your green quartz, and your beer quartz, highly commercial gemstone strands, and yours top quality for less than £5 each. Big deals to be had today. Big deals to be had. Congratulations. Right then, haven't even finished there, you know. No. Another brand new strand still to fit in this morning, and what a strand it is. Coated chalcedony. I think I'm right in saying that every time we have put a strand like this to air so far, it has sold out. I think I'm right in saying. I think it's one of the first times it's ever happened in our history where every time we've put a strand like this to air, sold out. Put it to air, sell out. Your coated chalcedony has this beautiful pearlescent-like texture to the surface. You've got here a magnificent shimmering reaction to the facets of every part. Now, chalcedony is a very hazy-like gemstone. It's got a really soft palette to it. But when you start to put it with then a coated finish, it becomes mesmeric. It becomes enchanting, almost ethereal. You know, you really have got something that dances, shimmers, sparkles. The luster is so impressive on a strand like this. You've got to get it home and see for yourself how you would work this into your jewellery making. Perhaps you're going to put it against something like a really rich garnet and get that seduction for evening wear. And maybe you put it with the lighter tones of something like the apatite that we've just done. Put it with something like this apatite and look how it just dazzles with that lustrous quality. That's a lovely combination. Ooh, can I have that, please? Oh, yes, please. You've got here your coated chalcedony, another strand of distinction. But today it feels like we're taking the name of strand of distinction and then forgetting about it when we then put the price to the offer. It feels like we're saying, oh, look, top quality. But let's forget about that because of the price tag. Look at what we can do for you here. 70 carats of your coated chalcedony, all for $9.95. It's a big deal. It's a big opportunity. It's a must-have. It's a miss-it-miss-out kind of situation. $9.95. If you see it and you want it, you've got to be quick to own it. I want to put this against the neckline just to show you what kind of glamour. Oh, they look like pearls, don't they? Oh, they have that luster, they have that shimmer of pearls. $9.95 is all you pay. Less than £10 for your strand of distinction. Flying out the door, rightly so, flying out the door, because the detail and quality to your strands like this, you'll make such a big difference to your jewellery making. You really will see a difference. $9.95. If you've seen it and you want it, you've got to be quick today. Busy, busy show, busy, busy opportunity. $9.95. Congratulations, you've got a phone in your hand. Gorgeous look. But not where we're stopping today. We're going to do one more deal. Now, we've seen some of our lovely ladies working with these today, so we're going to come in and hopefully see the resulting jewellery. But before I do that, I need to actually tell you the deal itself. Now, it's these beautiful discs, curved discs at that. Now, let me show you here. Can you see there, these brushed effect finish details? Now you've got a range of sizes. You've got here 8, 10, 14, 18, 20, 22, 28 and 32 millimeter brush discs. So the range, I'll show you the smallest and then you can see the largest. Ah, mini disc. I'm a daddy disc. Mini disc, daddy disc. That's obviously if they talked what they'd say to each other. 8 through to 32 millimeter in size. We're going to give you both the gold plated and we're also going to give you the silver finish as well. So you're going to get both of those. They add so much luxury to your jewellery, to my thoughts. You know, whether you're going to use these almost as a really nice nest to then place your gemstones inside, or whether you're going to use this as perhaps as, now I think, who made this? Oh, was it? Ah, now then, was the, because actually, Trisha, you've done one as well. See, they've both been hot on it today. They've both been hot on it. Take a look at this. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? And I love how they sit into each other. They like cushion each other, don't they? Like a scale mail type of effect, really. You've got these gorgeous copper beads. A bargain. Now look, if you're going to put the word bargain into a graphic, can I repeat, and I'm going to say this specifically to my lovely producer, and she rises to the challenge on a regular occasion, but if you're going to use the word bargain in a graphic, you can't say it without doing it. I'm not one, I hate advertising when it's not actually what it is. Drives me crazy. Why do you put 50% sale on these shop windows and then you walk in and one thing's 50%, the rest is, oh, it's got a discount, but it's not 50%, so don't advertise if it's not 50%. And I'm going to say that to my producer, don't advertise bargain if it's not going to be about, you're going to do bargain. She says she's got a bargain. She says she's rising to the bargain challenge. Oh, that's naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay, I accept the fact that you have risen to the challenge there, Kim. She said she's like some kind of gladiator. She's like finding the biggest bargain. She's a gladiator. £6.95 for 16 of those brushed discs. And you can see the quality. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 used within this pendant out of 16. 5 used, and the impact has got that luxury. It's got that real, almost like Italian-esque inspiration. And of course, this is the type of texture that makes your jewellery stand out. One of the lovely things about making your own jewellery is because nobody else will have it. You can make your own individuality. You don't have to compromise. Like, I often think, and I'm sure that you'll all agree, the nicest part about making jewellery is because you don't have to use anything or do anything that you don't want for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, and one of the biggest parts of obviously pieces like that, have you worked with discs before?
I have. Yes.
You can see that's got that real, that flavour of detail about it.
No, I did do a commissioned item about 3-4 weeks ago. That was even more. Oh, it's breathtaking, that one. And even better than that.
The thing is it's like for a price of $6.95, you can add so much luxury to your jewellery.
Yeah.
So much luxury. You've been very, very busy. I think it's fair to say today our Sunday experience have been very busy. All of our ladies have had a fantastic day. You know, and I'm saying that based on the resulting jewellery that you've created. Just take a look now. We had earlier on one of our deals where we did a fantastic offer on these feature rectangles. They're almost like cuboids, aren't they? That's phenomenal. Darby, you really are fantastic.
Thank you. I didn't know what to do with that, and then somebody gave me the idea that why don't you put some tassels or anything? And then I thought, well, a bit of weaving, wire weaving might be really nice. So that's where I took it from. Yeah.
And resulting jewellery.
And just one stone, and that's it. That's all you need.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Now, Sheila on our Wall of Fame as well. We had Sheila on our Wall of Fame today, and she made exactly the same principles. Take single one and do something, and that's when you really can make your jewellery go a long, long way. You know, I guess for many people, jewellery making is a great way of making money. You know, if you can sell your jewellery at a profit, then all the better. You know, from a hobby to make money is always a bit of a bonus. And taking one gemstone and being able to do so much with it is fantastic. Now, Tricia, tell me, because you've used the discs as well.
Yeah, I made it like a kind of wave effect. That's the first time I've actually made anything with the discs. I had seen them. So yeah, I just thought I would kind of do it
I really love
this. The silver and the gold through it.
And I was just about to say, now for me, I'm not somebody who normally mixes my golds
and my colours. No, that's the first time I've mixed the two colours as well.
And I feel like you have totally made me go, hang on, come on, Vix, because that works gorgeous together. I really, genuinely, Tricia, I love that mix. I love where you've got the gold and the silver together. Really cool. And then you've gone for some really, really just simple, wearable, stylish jewellery.
Yeah, this one's mine. That one's next door's.
That one is mine.
Oh.
I want to show that as well.
Have you made that as well? Hecky thump. Hang on, let me move these out the way because we haven't got enough space for everything. If I just move that, if that's all right.
It would be much better seen like on the hand, so...
And this is all in one day?
And that's all in one day, yeah.
Ladies, 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 you are very, very busy. And of course, Tricia, you created the wire wrap.
The wire work.
And is these your earrings? Did you do the matching earrings? There's like a little set.
Yeah.
How fabulous are they? And you did the wire work course yesterday with Joe. Tell me a little bit more about it. Tell me, what did you experience?
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic. Everybody was so friendly, and you could just pick up different pointers to make yourself better.
Yes.
It was absolutely brilliant.
And I have to say, I know that Lou did say that she was going to email and text in today.
Yes,
and if she has, we've filtered you away, Lou. I'm only joking. You're just talking about it.
She was going to do that.
I'm sure she has somewhere along the lines. I'm going to come down. Now, we did explore our lovely ladies. The biggest challenge of the day, perhaps, essentially, was set to you both because we gave you our kits. Never before have we done this on our Sunday experience that we've given our viewers the kits. And which one shall we go to first? Shall we go to let's go to the one that's probably closest to our minds because we've just played for it. Look at this. It was 7 strands of feature gemstones. Beautiful, tropical colours. I mean, for me, the Amazonite and the Aventurine just illuminate, don't they? Absolutely fantastic. Out of interest, and I want you to be serious, would you have guessed the price?
No, not at all.
Truthfully, I don't mind. It doesn't matter if you would have.
No, not at all. And I haven't used one of the strands either. I managed to do a druzy bangle. There you go.
Oh my goodness, Joe!
Yeah.
Look at that.
There's one strand that I haven't even touched yet.
And all of this jewellery minus still one of the strands?
Yeah.
That's impressive. That is seriously impressive. $26.95 for that kit. A phenomenal opportunity. Linda, she's just standing in the wings over here. And Linda, you made that kit. That's got to be one of the best kits we've had.
Well, I got the load of, excuse me,
so
quantity with quality, didn't we? And I think I'm stunned actually though. I'm going to be out of a job soon because I'm totally stunned because the jewellery that Jo has made from the kit has totally, in my view, is it the right jewellery for the gemstones and the cut of the gemstone. It's brilliant, it's beautiful, and so many pieces.
That's what I mean. You've just got so much out of it.
But
do you sell your jewellery?
Bits and bobs, but I do enjoy making jewellery.
You need to start selling it. I'll tell you what, and I'll start buying it. And finally, Gem, well, you've been very, very busy. I think it's fair to say. And again, I've just got to highlight, one of our offers today was for the double strand of these feature agate and quartz. And I just want to show you the way that one gemstone can go so far on that look. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Truly beautiful. I think that was called something like Mother Nature's bundle, and it was the 2 strands, those big, huge.
Yeah.
Do you work with big gemstones often?
Not enormously, no. I did go through a phase of wire wrapping feature gemstones, and I've still got a fair few that I've got at home that sort of inspire me from time to time. But I did want to do something with that was just about the gemstone because they are so beautiful.
They're fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah,
they really, really are fabulous. Well, all I can say to everybody who's joined us today is thank you, because you've inspired us, you've given us some real food for thought, and actually, truthfully, you've created some really exciting jewellery. And hopefully it's inspired everybody watching today to go for it. If you're watching for the first time and you're thinking, I could do that, or perhaps I can't, or should I? Well, go for it. This is the proof that it's certainly worth joining us here at Jewellery Maker. I'll be back with you at 5 o'clock in the afternoon for our late show. Take care. Thank you, guys.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.